Check 1, 2. Welcome, SimFans. Be with you momentarily. Hello! Welcome, SimFans. Saturday night live stream, that is. Welcome to the stream, guys. Another good one tonight. Time to fly the commercial skies, right? That's what I'm talking about. I'm looking forward to this, my friends. John Franco, how you doing? Good to see you. Might get lucky and be able to watch most of this That's awesome, John. Thought you had to work tonight? Hey, I'm glad you made it happen, my friend. Glad you made it happen. Captain Maddie, how are you doing? Yeah, this is going to be a good one tonight, I think. I did some practicing earlier tonight, SimFans. I should say earlier today. We're going to have a good one, though. Going to be flying the A320 FlyByWire Developer Edition. And, yeah, getting a little more used to it. I'm not going to say I'm a pro. I'm not a pro like Aviation Spotter. Not yet, anyway. Hope you all are doing well. All right. Let's get this party started. Also, what we have tonight, SimFans, is the beautiful FlyTampa scenery. Las Vegas International. I updated it to version, what was it? 1.5. Version 1.5. It's $20. So it's not cheap. But it's beautiful. All right. There she is. There she is. Beautiful Las Vegas, McCarran International. Friends, have you been to McCarran International? How many of you have been to Las Vegas? Las Vegas is a lot of fun. I haven't been there for a while. It's been a while since I've been there, but it's always a good time. You go through the hotels and you're just like, my God, there's a lot of money in this place, right? Out in the middle of the desert, right? As they say. Pretty amazing. But this scenery is good scenery. I gotta say it. I gotta say it. It's, I think it's worth the money. I'm not too crazy about the installer. I'll get into that. And how they do the updates. There's no way to tell there's an update without running the installer, and it kind of is annoying, but the scenery is great. All right, SimFans. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Thank you once again for joining tonight's live stream. We're going to be flying from Las Vegas, right behind me, FlyTampa, Las Vegas, to Des Moines, close to where I live, in the great state of Iowa. Yes, indeed, Iowa, where there's cornfields as far as the eye can see, bean fields as far as the eye can see. Not a lot of things you can do, but yet there are things you can do, right? So anyway, Aviation Spotter in the house. Welcome, Aviation Spotter. Something is up with the stream's screen. Oh, never mind. That's just me. Excuse me. Okay, because I was like looking over to the side. I'm like, it looks fine to me, but I'll tell you what, guys. After the Sim Update 5, have you guys noticed? So I've got an i7-7700K, and it's like pegged at 100%. And at first I was like riding my bike. So that's one of the things to do in Iowa. You know, go ride your bike across the aisle because it's nice and flat, right? And I started thinking, like, what's going on? And I was like, man, I had my all-in-one chiller fail on me one time. And so the i7-7700K, most Intels will clock down. And I'm like, I wonder if that's what it's doing. So when I got home, I checked. Nope, it's fine. But since Sim Update 5, it's a good thing. You know, Sobo's like trying to utilize all the CPU and GPU. But yeah, I can't wait for my new computer. My new computer's coming. It's coming week. I'll have everything set to ultra for you, SimFans. Alan Cleveland's in the house. Alan, how are you doing? Message retracted. Aviation Spotter has a couple messages retracted. What are you guys saying? What are you guys saying in chat? I'm missing it. I might have to go back and look, right? So here we are at FlyTampa's Las Vegas, $20. You can pick this scenery up from them. You have to buy it direct. I don't believe it is in the marketplace. Aviation Spotter, thank you for your help earlier today. I had a little issue with the fuel calculation in the MCDU. We'll get to that in a moment, but I've got this MCDU and the FMC, if you will, programmed, and I think we're ready. So let's do the usual, SimFans. Let's talk about pre-flight. So again, we're going to be flying the FlyByWire A320 Developer Edition. I did update that. Again, the 1.5 version of the beautiful Las Vegas scenery right behind me, I did update that as well. And if you want, put it in chat. I'll do a drone flyby if you want to take a look at it. I have done a scenery review. You can check that out. So do check that out if you want. And yeah, if you want to do a flyby of it, let me know. And I'll talk a little bit about the updater, like the updates of the FlyTampa scenery. There's a few packages for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and so yeah, there's a few things I want to talk about in terms of that, SimFans. But as always, we'll be using the Honeycomb Alpha Flight Controls. You can't see them right now, but I got them. And the Bravo Cam. Speaking of Bravo Cam, let's turn that baby on. Here you got your beautiful Bravo Cam, all for you to see in all of its glory. And what do we have, SimFans? Well, nothing else but the Bravo Airbus throttle pack. So, kind of nice. You know, you got your speed brake here, you got your throttles. There's 4 of these, by the way, and then you got your flap lever over here. All for the low price of $70. Kind of pricey, if you ask me, but it's not. It's worth it. It's worth it. We can get into that later. Put these back down to idle before I forget. So yeah, so we got that going for us. And of course the TPR pedals, which you also can't see underneath. Love them, love them, love them. I don't know what I would do without them. They're great. All right, SimFans. So let's jump into this bird. And as you can see, whoop, as you can see, we've got our flight plan already programmed in the MCDU. So we're good to go there, I think. There's a couple things I need to add, like V1, V2, or V speeds, if you will. And then you'll notice we've got our route right here, all mapped out. By the way, if you are flying with me tonight, do check out the details below in the video. I do have the full route, and we're going to go over that in a few moments, SimFans. But, so if we go ahead, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the flight plan really quick, all right? So take a look at the flight plan. What we got to do is we're going to go over here, and we're going to switch this dial over to plan. And then I like to set it to 20 nautical miles in terms of the zoom out view. And then you just click this up button, and you can watch. There's your little plane. And as we click these one at a time, you'll see that plane moving as we go through it. So back, LLE, TTFA, or TTLLA, I guess, Gidget. And so I just kind of follow it. Tucker, we got to kind of follow it through DBC, BRK, all these waypoints until we get to Des Moines. I actually had to program delay in there because when I put the arrival in, just because there's not a standard arrival approach for Des Moines, Iowa. So we'll get into this a little bit later, but the ILS chart has you start your fix at delay, and then Mary is the intercept. We'll go over that in a little bit here, SimFans. But that is our route. And yeah, so then you go through it. You make sure you don't have any discontinuities. Make sure you don't have any weirdness going on, because sometimes that happens, right? You get some weird things, anomalies, if you will, and they'll take you for a wild goose chase sometimes. So just make sure you do your scan there. And we'll go back to ARC, back to 10. And by the way, so another thing too is there is a pushback toolbar that you can get. There is an update since Update 5 because the one previous to Sim Update 5 actually broke when Sim Update 5 occurred. So I downloaded that today as well. So over here, what it'll do is it'll just give you this pushback tool button, and we'll click on that. Now we can see our got our aircraft. Go to aircraft, and you can do this actually in the electronic flight bag, the EFB, if you will. And it's kind of cool because if you say, well, we want our fuel trucks, we can click on fuel, And maybe we want our power. I'm going to go ahead and do it even though we have power. And this little truck's going to start... Is he flashing? Yeah, he's kind of flashing. Couldn't see him there with the light. Catering. So then these doors open automatically. Isn't this cool? I'm going to tell you right now, the Fly-by-Wire development team, I'm really liking them. I'm really liking them, SimFans. And then we go ahead and we're going to hit Jetway, and that's going to bring our Jetway. And again, you can do this within the electronic flight bag, but kind of cool stuff here, and it's going to roll right over the tug. That's okay. We can pause some of the reality pieces here. That's kind of cool too. It puts that over there so nobody gets like cold. Not that they get cold here. And then this is the thing I always like. I'm going to turn the music off for just a second because I want you to hear the sounds here. Hope you can hear them. So here, listen to the sounds here. Baggage. I just love that sound. Frank Rose! Frank, welcome to the stream, Frank. You probably heard that sound a few times. As the baggage carts and that get ready to load up our aircraft. This is a real flight, by the way, SimFans. This actually is an Allegiant flight. Allegiant does fly from Las Vegas to Des Moines. I picked out a real flight for our night this evening. And we'll see it when we heard this guy start his little, I don't know, buggy. But check this out though, this is kind of cool. I've done this before, but you'll actually see the baggage going up into the aircraft, which is pretty sweet. Frank, perfect timing, Frank. Like, look at this. It's like, you can tell us all about this, Frank, but here we go. Oh, he had to slide over a little bit, but he's getting it right. He's getting it right. Now we're going to see some baggage loading up in our beautiful A320NX aircraft, which is absolutely free, SimFans. If you don't have it, you must get it. It is absolutely free. I would not, by the way, I would not recommend doing the one in the marketplace. Get yourself to the link below, grab this aircraft, and there's an installer, and choose the developer edition. I don't know, I think, didn't Aviation Spotter, you do development for this aircraft as well. You help out on that. It's a community of developers. And did they pull this from the marketplace? Because it was available on the Microsoft marketplace. But look at that. There was even, did you guys see that? There's a purple bag that just launched off of this. Now let's see, will he pull forward one more? Let's just see. This is what the stream's going to be tonight, guys. We're just going to sit and watch like these bags get no. He kind of forgot. Some people are going to be kind of ticked off when they get to their destination because he forgot to load their bags. It's all good though. Tommy Hughes, good evening. We be here tonight, Tommy says. Tommy, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, Tommy. Thanks so much for joining. Alan Cleveland says, slide your pushback toolbox up. It's obstructing. Oh, no! Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Here, let me turn that off for now. Turn that Bravo cam off. And I'll turn this back on. I'm sorry, guys. So let me pull that back. So this is what it is. So I just basically went to fuel, power, catering, jetway. And as I click on these guys, it'll do all these animations and things. It's pretty cool. So if I want to... There we go, have that go. And then let's turn off power. So then now we should have the truck disconnect. And there goes the power line. Magically disappears. And he pulls away. So that's the, sorry about that. I'll have to keep that in mind. Thank you so much, Alan, for letting me know that. Aviation, if you go to the cabin when the cargo doors are about to close, you'll catch an even more pleasant sound. Is that right? Dang, I should have checked that. But pretty cool stuff. And then one other thing to do is look at your eCam page, right? And if we go down here, we can click on door, and we see that we got the cabin door still open. I should have went over here beforehand. We would have seen the catering door open and the baggage doors open as well on the eCam page just by clicking on those buttons. I'm a big fan. I'm becoming a big fan. I know Aviation Spotter, you've been working on me to like actually... you know, highlight this aircraft, and you know, I've been a big Zebo fan for X-Plane for the longest time, but here we are. So we got our baggage, except for those poor souls that, you know, they didn't get their bags, and so I guess they're just going to have to do baggage claim once they get to Des Moines. It's unfortunate for them poor saps. Okay. So, all right. So we want to. I have the whole thing programmed, but we're going to start the APU. So we're going to go to APU master. Before I do that, we're going to go over to the eCamp. What the? There we go. Come on. What's going on? eCamp page, and we're going to go over to APU. Click on that. Now we see the APU, and notice there's really nothing going on because we haven't started yet. So we got to go up to the top. We're going to click our master switch, and then we're going to go back down here, and then we're going to wait for it to say flap open, and that'll be the door. There's a door on the back of the aircraft of the fuselage that'll actually do the exhaust for that APU. So that's what we're going to wait for. Once that, so now it says flap open. Once the flap is open, we can go back up here and we can hit start. And then now we go back down here, and we should see this spooling up as it is. And if we go out here, we can hear it. And you can actually see some of the heat dissipation back here. See it? Clever. Clever. It's good stuff. Aces! How you doing, Aces? Welcome, Aces. Good to see you, buddy. What's the vector Victor? I don't know. Roger, over, done. Little airplane reference for those of you that are a little younger than us. If you haven't seen that movie, you definitely got to see that. So we've got that started up, the APU going, and so we're going to watch for this nozzle percentage to come back down, watching the EGT, but most importantly, what we're looking at is we want to make sure that we have the APU generator, which it is doing. It's giving us that's what we're starting it for. We're actually going to use it to provide power to our aircraft as well as starting our engines. All right, now let's go ahead and enter the V-speed. So that's one thing I left for all of us to do. So we're going to go to performance, and then I'm not going to do the flex to temp. It's kind of a thing with Airbus, but I'm just going to do one, meaning flaps one. That's what that means, and we're not going to do the flex to temp. So I'm just going to put that in. Once I put that in, I can click V1, give 132. It'll populate that. Our rotate speed is 133, and V2 is 137. That's it. That's all there is to it. We'll go back to our flight plan. Awesomeness. Aviation Spotter, you know you don't have to manually select the eCam page. It goes to the page automatically even when you start APU. I mean, that's just so much work. Let it... Oh, okay. Well, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, Aviation. Appreciate that tip. That kind of makes some sense because I have noticed that before, that it automatically switches. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Appreciate that. So now we got our V-speeds in, and we want to go ahead and turn on our APU bleed. Hello, Lucas. Lucas, great to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Lucas, are you still having problems with the crash of desktops, or hopefully that's all fixed by now? So right now we got APU gen. Let's go up top, and then we're going to say APU bleed. Click that button to on. Go back down there, and now we can hear the air flowing. And if we want to see the bleed, we can click on bleed, and then we can see that air is flowing. Awesome. External power now can go off, friends. So we don't need that anymore because our APU, auxiliary power unit, is what APU stands for, of course. We can turn that off. That external power comes off because we have our APU going. At this point in time, we can turn our seatbelts on. All right. We want to latch our cockpit door, so we're going to go over here and lock. Oops. There we go. Got our cockpit door locked. Fuel pumps, we want to go on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fuel pumps are on. Beacon light is going to come on. Beacon light's on. We should be able to see that. There's our beacon light. You can see it right here. Steering pin is inserted. Transponder to auto. Go back down here. Our transponder is right here. Right here. Auto. Flip that to auto. Transponder's on auto. TCAS is already on standby. We're going to hit our clock to run. So we just look up here, and we're going to flip this over to run. That means we're starting. We're ready for pushback, I think, SimFans. We are indeed ready for pushback. All right, so now we're going to go back up here. And again, this is freeware. I should have put a link to this. I'll get the link set in the video, or I might even post it to chat. but we're going to click on pushback, and then we're going to say we're ready for pushback. So we click pushback. Everybody see that, right? I don't have that hidden now. Okay, good. We're going to say start pushback. Don't go without this, SimFans. You must get this, and it has been updated. Sim Update 5. It's available on Flight Sim TO. Look at our jetway is already pulling back automatically. Even the wheels move on the jetway. How cool is that? How cool is that? Now we got our tug. And now the other thing, so if you guys have your rudder mapped, guys, scoot over a little bit. Oh, I better get that little bit of black out of the way or it's going to bug aces. All right, so the thing is you can actually control the direction of the tug by your rudder pedals, your rudder inputs, or you can do it by this thing here, speed and all. All right, so now I'm going to go to my switch. I've got a button mapped on my Bravo Throttle Quadrant, fans, to the parking brake, and then we just click on reverse, and then there we go. We're going to start pulling back. We're going to go to map here, use your resources, right? Right, SimFans? That's what we always want to do. We want to use our resources. And we'll be taking off of 19 left. There we got painted in here, so we're going to go, we're right here. So we're going to just kind of go up to here to take off. We're going to go straight back. I'm also going to do camera showcase. You ever want to get your wing view on? Do this. There you go, guys. All right, so pulling back. And I think that looks good. And then we're just going to say hold. So he's going to stop. And I'm going to turn on my parking brake. And we'll say end pushback. There we go. And we'll close that. That's as easy as it gets, SimFans. That's all there is to it. We'll put our Bravo cam back on. And we should have our tug kind of pull away from us. There we go. Now we can get our... Oh, this is my favorite part. Lighting the engines. I love this part. Okay, so now it's time to light the engines. So we're going to go down here and we're going to go ahead and switch this over to ignition start. And we're going to hit number 2. Can you hear it? I turned the engines up. The engine sounds up. By the way, you can click A by default and Shift A to change your views for external view. Cabin cab for startup. Yes, sir. Here we go. Of course, aviation. You know I'm going to do that, right? Listen to that sound, SimFans. That is just absolutely amazing. Hopefully you can hear that well. I'm going to do an audio check. See, all you can tell why aviation wanted me to do a cabin view. That's beautiful. There we go. And you just heard it click. So right there, that switched over on generator. So now we're getting... Wow. So our generator now should be... Okay, so if we look up top here, notice that the generator 2 lights out. Generator 1's on still because we haven't lit engine 1. So let's go ahead and light engine 1. Shift A goes to previous, and then you hear that rumble. Got to have the Hyper X, right? Or your subwoofer pumping out the sound, because you'll hear that rumble. Just check these. Check our speed brake. Man, they did a nice job capturing that sound. Somebody's flying overhead. Music to my ears, friends. Alright, we just heard it click. So if we go back up top, making sure that our generator light's off, and it's off. And what we can do at this point is turn this mode selector to normal. So we got it to normal. Alright. Okay, SimFans, well, that's about it. Now we got to do, we can go ahead and turn our Apu Bleed off. So we're going to go ahead and turn our Apu Bleed off, now that we got our engines providing air. And then we can turn our master switch off. Now when we do that, you'll notice that I don't know why this is kind of lagging a little bit here, but if we go back over to our Apu page, now you'll notice that this is still at 100%, so that's going to rev down as that APU shuts down. Lucas says, I don't know, going to try it out tonight after dinner, maybe tomorrow. I think I got it fixed right before I went out of town. Oh, that's awesome, Lucas. Yeah, the fuel ignition sound is flawless, but I didn't hear the PTU bark. That's a sound was. Yeah, you know, yeah, I kind of wondered that too, because you kind of hear that at times, and it's kind of missing there, isn't it? Cabin cam. Okay, I think we're about ready. Now we got to go ahead and do our auto brake. To max. This is kind of chunking a little bit here. I don't know why. That's really... I was testing it earlier and it wasn't this bad. I don't know why I'm so lagging here. So auto brake at max. Spoilers we want to set to arm. Just go down here and then we'll just pull this up. That will arm. What? No! Is that going to automatically shut down? See, there's like this lag for some reason right now. I don't know what's going on, but is that going to auto start for me? No, I'm going to have to put ignition back on. I accidentally turned off the engine. Let's make sure this starts up again. Dope! I got click happy and this is lagging so much right now. Can't wait for my new PC, by the way, guys. We'll go to engine here. Come on. That really sucks. I didn't mean to. Man, this is performing really bad right now. I had this thing like dialed in earlier today and it was running really well, and some reason right now it is not. CPU's fine. Is that gonna start up or not? Like this PSI here, that doesn't look good. Come on. Can't believe that happened. Seriously? Good grief. I accidentally hit that off. Okay, let's... I bet I have to start the APU again, don't I? I bet that's why it's not running right now. God darn it. I can't believe I switched that off. Ugh. Well, I guess this is like a show how to get your engine started if you do something stupid like I just did. Flap open. You're gonna have to start the APU again. God. I can't believe I like went over here to do up and I hit the damn engine 1 switch. Oh, good gravy. Bear with me, SimFans. Bear with me. We'll get it going. This is what happens when you live stream. Everybody sees your mistakes. I could do a single engine taxi. I'm just wanting to make sure I get this lit. Okay, now we got that pumping through. Okay. Now, if I go to engine, why is that still 24.3? Does that seem right, aviation? That's kind of interesting. All right, let's go back and let's see if I can get this started again. Please don't tell me I have to reload this. There it goes. Oh, thank God. Oh my God. If I had to reload this, I would have gone ballistic, guys. It'd have been my own fault, though. There it goes. Oh, we just wanted to hear it start up again, right? Jeez. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I got click happy and turned the damn engine off accidentally. We're getting it going, though. So, by the way, that's how you restart an engine, I guess. There it goes. All right. I think we're back in business, SimFans. So now we can turn that off. I'm going to try to not be click happy. Now we can go ahead and turn the Apu Bleed off, right? Off. And master switch off. We got it started again because we got to restart our APU. For the love of Pete. Flaps to takeoff 1. So flaps to 1. There we go. Those flaps come down. Flight controls, I already checked those. Steering pin, nose light, taxi. Taxi's on. By the way, Aviation Spotter, you mentioned this as well. There's a bug with it right now, like with the Alpha Flight Controls, they're reversed. So like when my landing lights are the switch is on, they're actually off, and vice versa, along with the strobes. Kind of interesting. So taxi is on. Runway turn-off lights we should have on, and they are on. And strobe should be set to auto. Auto. There we go. And parking brake, we're ready to, finally! We're ready to go. By the way, we are using the track IR tonight. So let's go ahead, turn off the parking brake. And who's that in the aircraft right there we're about to run over? Not sure who that is, but it's one of you, I'm sure. All right, SimFans, here we go. Finally, right? Finally. Finally, SimFanag gets us going here. Or scratch that, yeah. Well, I mean, I could have, but aviation, I was just trying to make sure that I wasn't gonna, like, have to reload the aircraft. I'd hate to, like, you know, taxi all the way over. Javier, how you doing, Javier? Welcome, Javier. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Javier won the giveaway on our fly-in. Javier, did you get that? You got registered. One of the things with Vertical Sim is, and he's awesome. I think you got registered, so hopefully, Javier, you'll get your scenery here if you haven't already, my friend. Welcome to the stream, Javier. It's great to see you, my friend. Javier, we're doing a little, obviously, a little commercial flying tonight. We're flying from FlyTampa Scenery, Las Vegas. You can pick this up for $20, SimFans. It's a bargain, actually, for $20, if you think about it, because not only do you get the, holy Nikes, who's flying overhead there on the map? Not only do you get the scenery for the airport, but you also get, because as you can see ahead of us, the Las Vegas main strip, all the hotels and casinos. Can't argue with that. You got it. Good. Javier, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, I didn't know if I went back to the APU and starting the APU. I wasn't sure, Aviation, if I would need to reload to reset the aircraft. But fortunately, the APU, just going back to the basics and launching that and starting it, it worked out well. Aviation, you've got to be in here, I suspect. Oh, where is Aviation? Oh, where is he? We know he's somewhere. I can't find him. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm sorry, guys. I am not a really good vocalist. I play the drums. I don't do vocals very well, as you can tell. I actually see those MD-80s to the right there. I actually don't think that a Legion, I could be mistaken, I don't think a Legion actually has the MD-80s anymore. I think all their aircraft are the A320 and A321s, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong on that. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong on that, because I might be wrong on that. So do you guys want to do a fly-through on the drone view through the Las Vegas Strip, or do you want to just get going? Tell me in chat. Before we take off, say yes or no. First person to answer will do whatever that says. Unless, of course, we get one yes and like 5 no's, or we get 5 yeses and 1 no. Or 1 no and 5 yeses, I guess it would be, right? So if I just like look straight ahead, my drives don't start loading textures and we're fine. It's when I start panning around, and that's since Sim Update 5 that started happening, friends. After Sim Update 5, that's when I started seeing that. But here we go, holding short, 19 left. And as you can see, MGM Grand straight ahead. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the parking brake. Nobody wants to say if we should go through. You guys want to see like the strip? I mean, seriously, we can fly through the strip with the drone, or we'll just get going. Up to you. Javier says sure. All right. All right, I'm going to go outside here. Hold on. Now we got to go here. Camera. There we go. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Let's get some tunes going while we do it, though. We got to do the little flyby here. All right, so here we go. Now this is kind of cool, guys. I mean, seriously, for $20? Hopefully my sim doesn't crash. Guys, could you imagine if my sim crashes right now? I'd be so pissed off. Okay, so here's the new stadium for the Raiders, right? I mean, for $20. Delano. How many of you guys in chat, tell me, how many of you guys have been to Las Vegas? Luxor. Kind of cool. Look at the reflections on that. And by the way, you can see it's got the light, and that's pretty sweet to come in at nighttime. Come and see that. We'll go down the strip. This is version 1.5. 1.5 Tropicana. I've been through there. I actually stayed this. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to. Hey, have you guys heard the story about when I got a copyright claim? I'm not going to say what hotel this is because it might start playing a song. But I mean, like, look at the detail to this. I mean, you even have, like, the signs. I mean, I've been here. M&M shop. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, this, I mean, this, for $20 though, friends, this, you get the whole deal. You get the airport, you get the Vegas scenery here, Aria. That's a pretty cool hotel and casino, guys. That was pretty nice. Planet Hollywood. Illusion Mental. But yeah, for $20, when you start comparing like how much work this is and some other scenery that's close to 20, of course the Bellagio. Look at that. Look at the reflections too. I've been to Caesar's Palace so many times. How many of you guys have seen the movie? Oh my gosh, it just escaped me. No, it's not Bachelor. Hangover. You guys have seen Hangover, right? I've been to that. I've stayed in that hotel. Actually, in this wing right here, I've stayed in that. There's a pool section right back here. See, there are the pools. Hung out at those pools. All right, let's keep going on here. Tommy Hughes says Las Vegas several times, lost every time. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you, Tommy. If you can just like put $100 in your right pocket, right, and say this is what I'm spending, or I'd put myself at like a set amount every time I would go to Las Vegas and be like, you know what? I'll consider entertainment. If I break even, I'm winning, right? Then the Palazzo, Treasure Island, which has been there forever. Palazzo's pretty nice. The Wynn up here in Encore are pretty much the same thing, right? And I think this over here, I haven't been to Vegas for a while, but I think this is a convention center. Yeah, it's gotta be a convention center. All right. So anyway, and you can keep going on as you see. But I'll tell you guys, for $20, seriously, hard to beat. We got to go to the Rio really quick. I do play poker, so you know a lot of the tournaments and stuff are held at the Rio. So let's zip over there really quick. And then there we have it, the Rio. But yeah. And because of the magnificence of Microsoft Flight Simulator SimFans, we can actually change the time, because you got to see Vegas at night, right? So let's see, what time are we at right now? We're at 10:24, but let's go ahead and we'll put it back. But there you go. There's Vegas at night. Oh, buddy. I'm telling you, there's the Alexa with the light up there. $20? I'll tell you what, I've seen a lot less scenery that's more expensive than what you get here from FlyTampa, and FlyTampa's always doing good scenery, friends. So that's the Las Vegas scenery from FlyTampa. I highly recommend it. Don't base the performance. The performance of FlyTampa is pretty good. Don't base it on my old system. It's over 4 years old. I'm getting a new system this coming week, so we'll talk about that later. But let's get our show on the road, SimFans. But pretty cool scenery, anyway. All right. Are we ready? Are we ready? Okay, so we're before takeoff checklist. Cabin crew, we need to notify the cabin crew. The Bellagio is in Vegas or Atlantic City. Definitely Vegas, John. Definitely Vegas, my friend. So we're gonna do a call forward. Exterior lights all. So now I'm gonna turn on the landing lights, turn on the strobe lights, and we should be set to go there. TCAS, we want to go ahead and do to TARA. So that's just over here on this bird. TARA, right there. There we go. Weather radar, we want to have on. I'm going to turn this PWS as well. I don't know. Do you do 1 or 2 aviation on the weather? I'll do 2. All right. Let's start the chrono. So we can go right up here. Start that, and then we're gonna go up top and start right there. It's just like letting us know we're like ready to take off. So we got chrono on and thrust 40%. All right, let's go. Here we go. Oops. Never mind me. Got to get back to our showcase. We're going to go back down here to 17. There we go. What? What just happened? What the hell? What's going on? What the? Seriously, what was that? What was that, guys? Oh my god. I thought for sure we were gonna have some. See, probably because I know that's making the highlight reel. I'm almost afraid to move. God. I'm guessing that happened because we were doing the drone camera. I don't know. Maybe not. That was scary. Alright, let's go ahead and turn the tunes down so we can hear this. Alright, so we're ready to go. Alright, so we want the nozzle at 40%. Stabilize at 40%. Here we go. Toga. God, I love the track IR. B1, rotate. The aviation spotter, when are they going to call out B1 and B2? Positive rate of climb, gear up. Off and away. Rotati, that's right, John. It's like Captain Canada, right? Rotate. Alright, lever climb, so we're going to go back down here. There we go. Lever climb. Go over here, do autopilot. Go ahead and turn off our speed brake. Climb to S right here. Once we have that S, that will take our flaps out. There's a beautiful Las Vegas scenery. Beautiful Las Vegas. Plane flying overhead. Ah, who's that? That's probably Aviation Spotter, right? Nah, Aviation Spotter's would be, I don't know, maybe he would fly the Airbus, or no, he'd want to, he's probably flying like some sort of jet, like military jet, I bet. So, important thing, don't forget to put up the slats. As when that S hits, we're going to go ahead over to the Bravo cam, and we are going to go ahead and put that up. And right now, so we're going to put that up. And you see those, yep, flaps will come up. There we go. Kwang fam, hello! Welcome to the stream, Kwang. Glad to have you. Welcome, welcome. Let's take a look out here, SimFans. Let's go to the... Oh, yes. See that beautiful skyline of Las Vegas as we pull away from FlyTampa. It is gorgeous scenery. I think... I don't know. You can't lose with it. You can't lose with it. Look, you can also see the Luxor, the beam of light right there going straight up into the sky, friends. As we pull away from, can I, my track IR? Yeah, my track IR works when I do this, so that's kind of cool. So we can kind of look around. Here we go, we're banking a little bit here to the right because we're on autopilot. The beauty of autopilot, right? Because we can then go back into the cabin and have a look-see as we make our way to Des Moines International Airport in Iowa, where I live. Gorgeous scenery, though, isn't it? Love the shape of that wing. It's a nice shape. Aces is gonna know what movie that is. I do that all the time. Well, it's kind of something I do. I just like, I don't know. I'm hopefully entertaining you, all of you, but I think sometimes I entertain myself more. I don't know. But here we go. Well, let's get the tunes back rolling. Got that too loud. Sorry about that. Let me know if that's too loud, guys. Don C. Don, how are you doing, Don? Saw you earlier on Captain Canada stream. Welcome, Don. Good to see you, my friend. Just got home. Gotta eat dinner. Then I'll try to intercept you mid-flight. Don, awesome. Awesome. We're going to be flying at 37,000 feet tonight. I forgot to mention that. So, yes. Don, good to see you. So as our route tonight, we took off from Las Vegas from 19 left, runway of 19 left. We're doing the Gidget 1 departure. And we're going to go TUKRR, direct to DVC, and then direct to BRK, then direct to LNK, then direct to Des Moines, DSM, and then we will be landing tonight, SimFans, on runway 5. ILS for runway 5. Climbing out. Oh, I need to turn off the landing lights. Landing lights off. Let's go ahead and turn off the wing lights as well. And runway lights should come off too. Which would be that switch. Taxi switch. A few bugs I got to work out here. And I have no doubt that that will happen. And here we go, SimFans. We are off and running. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the Bravo cam now so you get more real estate. Look at that wing flex. That's pretty cool. We got somebody back here flying. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and switch back to fuel. It's kind of cool, so you can do wheels, you can see your wheels, the temperatures there, obviously the engines, bleed, pressure system, static pressure system, electrical, on the eCam page, pretty sweet. Hydraulics, make sure your hydraulics are all in the green. Obviously fuel, we just looked at that. APU should be all shut off, and it is. Conditioning, everybody's feeling nice and cool. Our door should be all closed or we're in trouble. We looked at wheel, flight controls, your rudder, your ailerons, flaps, all that good stuff. Indeed. Pretty cool stuff. Gotta hand it to FlyByWire. It's great aircraft, and for free, like the Zebo. I thought maybe Shane would join us tonight. I was thinking about like going through programming the MCDU or the FMC, and if you hook it up to SimBrief, it's pretty slick. What it will do is you connect it to your account, and if you go, now let me show you. If you go down here, you go to the MCDU menu. And you go to ATSU and AOC, you can basically just do this init data request, and what it'll do is it'll actually go to SimBrief and just load your whole flight plan for you, except for the star that's said in the stars. But that's pretty simple. And then you got to do a few confirmation things, but aviation got me into this, and I finally kind of getting it figured out, I guess. But it's so much easier than the Zebo. I mean, seriously, I've been flying the Zebo Boeing Zibo 737, which is a great freeware product for X-Plane. But the biggest thing for me when I transferred to the A320NX is just the fact that it just seemed... I wanted to do more than it was, because it was automatically doing it, kind of like it did tonight, that Aviation pointed out, right? So Aviation's like, well, you don't have to like switch it to the eCam page to do APU, it just automatically switches it. See, the Boeing aircraft are very much, well, at least the Zibo one, or the older 737s, they're very manual, if you will. A lot of things manual you have to set. Don C says, okay, I'll bring the high flyer. Sounds good, Don. I wondered how SimBrief works and was used. Yes, so there's a way to connect your account. And so you basically have to go into the menu and I had a note here. So yeah, you basically go to MCDU menu, you go to options, you go to AOC, and there's a SimBrief. So AOC, and then there's SimBrief here. And all you do is you plug in either your login or there's a SimBrief ID. Although some of that stuff, guys, is changing, because I've talked about this before during the weekly top 5 announcements that, oh my goodness, what's the nav data? Cripe, I just lost it. Anyway, there's a merger with SimBrief. It'll come to me. It's gonna drive me nuts. Navigraph. So Navigraph and SimBrief merged, and so they partnered. So now there's kind of this thing where they're merged, and you can log into Navigraph now and get your SimBrief. But anyway, but yeah, you have an ID for SimBrief, and if you connect that to Airbus, it'll just pull all that in. It's pretty slick. Pretty slick. Pretty slick. And I wouldn't be surprised if Aviation Spotter sends me... Well, Aviation Spotter, you're not... Are you flying tonight? Are you flying tonight, Aviation Spotter? Because the cool thing about it, and Aviation's done this a few times, Aviation Spotter, you can get messages, right? So like if you go to MCDU menu, ATSU, and AOC menu, and then you have like receive messages, probably should check, no messages. But you can actually, when you're flying multiplayer, you can send each other messages through this. It's pretty slick. And you can get weather data. So for example, if we go to MCDU, and we go to ATSU, AOC, I can say weather request, and I can say, well, KLAS-KDSM, all these, if you want to clear them, you just click the buttons. But if you want all of those, you just hit send. And you got to wait a little bit because it actually simulates the amount of time that would take to get that. So we go back to AOC. Get a little turbulence there, SimFans. So we're going to wait for that. And it's kind of cool. It has a printer. I know some of you guys have demoed this for and you've seen it. It's pretty slick. There we go. So there's our new message. We click here. There's our information, weather for KLAS-KDSM. And then we can hit this print. Check this out. Watch the printer. Look at that. And that's sweet. So it comes out. There's a sun on it, so it's reflecting. Then when it gets done, you click on it, puts it right up here. And if I go here, there we go. There's my weather. How sweet is that, guys? It's pretty slick, isn't it? Pretty damn slick, I must say. They thought of everything. They thought of everything. John Franco said, did you bring enough JP8 tonight? I saw your refuel comment, and yeah, I did. Yeah, John. I messaged you. I PM'd you in the Captain Canada stream. I don't know if you saw that, but yeah. Yeah, I did a test flight, so I've got enough. I made sure before doing tonight's stream, I did this route already once. And definitely should have enough fuel. If I don't, then something's wonky. But yes. And Captain Canada even mentioned that he had his He had ran out of fuel once, so. You're welcome, Don. Guys, I am sorry. This is the kind of night it's going to be. I am already needing a bio break, so I'm going to take 2 minutes. Seriously, just like maybe even not even that. 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Guys, stick around. I'm going to go on the outside, and I'll be right back with you momentarily. Be right back. Okay, guys. Thank you. Whew, boy, I'll tell you what, that was... Need to remember, must evacuate before starting a stream. Wow, I'll tell you, that couldn't have... You ever have that where you're like... We've all had it, right, when we're traveling? Especially when you're in a car where you don't have like a lavatory, right? It's just like, oh my god, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Wasn't quite that bad, but definitely definitely needed. Let's see. Don says, that's amazing. In VR, I should be able to rip that sheet off in my hand and read it. Absolutely, that'd be awesome, wouldn't it? John says, Blue Games is doing a flight stream recently to Denver. He had to stop for a splash and go at an airport near Aspen. He parked at the fuel truck with 92. Oh my goodness. Yeah, see, now, yeah, it happens to all of us, right? I mean, you try not to have it happen, but it happens. It happens. Yowza. So we're but that's perfect timing. We're about at 37,000 feet. Some fans at our cruising altitude. We're gonna go ahead and cruise, and we can turn off the seatbelt sign. So let me check here, make sure I didn't miss anything. Standard. I forgot to hit that. Got that all off. Okay, seatbelt signs can come off. So we'll go up here. See, now it's nice and smooth, right? Like that's looking pretty smooth. And turn off the seatbelt signs. Listen for the ding. There it is. All right. We're at cruise, SimFans. At cruise. And let's go ahead and check our flight plan. So we got a while. So Des Moines, we should be landing at ILS 5 at 1933 UTC. So if we go over here. So there we have it. 1933. So about just 2 hours and 5 minutes. 2 hours and 5 minutes. If I read that right. That seems about right, doesn't it? So I have flown this. I've actually gone on this exact flight on Allegiant from Las Vegas to Des Moines. We're pretty close to where I live. It's just about half an hour away from where I live. And so yeah, I live in Ames, Iowa, and it's about 45 minutes from, about 40 minutes from the Des Moines International Airport, straight north. So now I gotta go up here because I gotta get this switched. Notice, by the way, I don't have that little annoying white line there, the menu bar line. There's a add-on that I can put in chat if anyone's interested, but it can make it disappear. You put it in your community folder. I can just go to camera here and let's go to 17. And then now we can get back and forth. So, by the way, if you ever wonder, like, how do I get my views to do a wing view, right? It drove me nuts when I was like trying to figure it out. And all you need to do is what you just saw me do. Usually by default you go to drone view. So when you're in drone view, you just go here into external and you hit 17, and you got a wing view. And then if you have a mapping to your controller between your cockpit and drone view, external view, you can flip back and forth between your wing view. And then if you go to your wing view and you hit A, that'll switch. A again will switch to your next wing. A again will switch. So you can just pan through your different views by hitting A. So you ought to like look at, well, I'd like to look at my engine view. I'm just going through an A, and then you can actually be inside the cabin if you want to do that, which is kind of cool. And then Captain Canada really likes that view. But yeah, you can do that where you have your engine view on your left, right wings, and then back. And that just, by default, that's just tapping A on your keyboard. Nice and easy. I remember at first I was like, because I was so used to the Zibo, I was so used to using X-Plane and free camera that it drove me nuts, because I'm like, I want to be able to see out my wing views, and I wasn't getting it to happen, but yeah, that's how you do it. All right. METAR KDSM 0154 Zulu, 104 knots for winds, 10 statute miles visibility, fuel at 25,000, 23 temperature, 10 degrees dew point, altimeter 3021. Nice. Thank you, John. Let's see how close that is over here. Right on, buddy. Right on. Look at that. Well, we just printed out. Very good. Right on. Perfect. Beautiful. If you haven't already, SimFans, please smash that thumbs up button, do a like on the video. Shooting for, I think we can get 20 tonight. We did 20 Thursday night. Actually, we did like 25. I think we hit right at our goal. Well, no, we had a goal of 20. We hit 25. SimFans, thanks so much for joining tonight. All right, a lot of times what I like to do is I like to actually set this. I like to zoom out to 40. So I can just see farther ahead. I didn't even do 80, but 40 I tend to do 40 there, like that. I like it a lot. Who's that? And then they just disappeared. So you guys kind of notice that the terrain still looks a little washed out. So what I'm hoping is with World Update 6 coming out August 24th, hopefully Asobo will get that fixed because, yeah, it's kind of washed out. It's not horrible, but it's also not great. Doesn't look as vibrant as it once did. And I'll tell you what, I've got an Xbox Series X, and that's one thing I noticed when my son was playing it. I was like, wow, that really looks, it really looks like it's washed out. And that was like the first thought. And then I did Sim Update 5 for PC, and boy, that took a while. And then it got done, you know, updating and everything. And then I was like, wow, it's like, everything's like washed out now. What the heck, you know? And then I started noticing the draw distances weren't as good. I'm like, well, what's going on? So, yeah, I mean, what do you do, right? We wait for Sim Update or World Update 6, I guess. So apparently there's going to be a lot of things, features, level of detail that we can get adjusted with that. So we'll see. We'll see. The skies look more hazy to me lately too. Yeah, Don, I agree. It's hey, you guys ever notice, like, for those of you that play X-Plane, right, or fly? Sorry, for those of you who fly in X-Plane, sim in X-Plane, it's kind of that same thing, right? Unless you have like X-Vision. X-Vision is a must-have. It adds vibrance and more real kind of colors to your terrain and sky and everything. And so like now it's kind of like, what is this? Is this, I mean, it's not X-Plane, right? But it's kind of like that washed out, hazy, like you say, Don, it's like, it's hazy. And so hopefully they'll get that addressed with World Update 6. Anybody doing Flight Sim Expo? Anyone? Josh Glaisel, I guess I need to get involved to make it better. Hey Josh, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Doing a little flying from Las Vegas, Josh, to Des Moines. Even closer to you. So yeah, we're doing a little Legion Air, if you will. Legion Air from Las Vegas to Des Moines, and this is an actual flight we're flying tonight. A real world flight, if you will. Josh, good to see you. How's the family? Hopefully you're doing well. Good to see you, my friend. Cheers. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, this is a great aircraft, easy to fly. I can't believe it took me so long to get into Aviation Spotter, but at least I'm doing it. Doing well, you're the best. Oh, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it, Josh. You've always been a good friend, Josh. Appreciate you joining the stream tonight. Thank you so much. Kind of a long flight. We got just under 3 hours. SimFan is the best. No, you guys are the best, man. You guys are the best. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're doing a little roll here. Take a look at our flight plan. DVC, 145 nautical miles. Yeah, I mean, like, look how washed out this is, though. Like, come on, Asobo. Seriously? They'll get it fixed, though. Apparently, with the new Sim Update, World Update 6, they're going to give us, I don't know if it's a slider, really, but apparently the ability to adjust our detail, our level of detail, or LOD. If you see LOD abbreviated, that's what they're talking about. And so we'll see what happens. By the way, SimFans, I just checked today, and I had an adjustment on my new computer. It is by CyberPower PC. I did a custom build, if you remember. I picked the parts and everything. Finally, it is scheduled to arrive, SimFans, Wednesday. This coming Wednesday. So originally it was supposed to be Thursday. And then I got an update. They ship by UPS, by the way, if you're interested. So I got an update on the delivery from UPS, and it went from Thursday to Wednesday, which is great. But I was actually going to do an unboxing on Thursday. And you know what? There's no way. Who's this? There's no way I can wait until Thursday to unbox it, right? So what I'll probably do is I will unbox it, and I'll do a recording of it. Or I might even do just a live video, live stream. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'll either record it and then during Thursday night's flight, like, show it. Or I might do a live stream. That's pretty high altitude for that aircraft there. Which it isn't that aircraft, right? It's like a stand-in livery. Wonder who that is. But anyway, so I'm going to do an unboxing of my new build. Again, it's the AMD Ryzen 9 5900X, or I'm sorry, 5900X, 32 gigs of memory. It's got the Corsair RGB 4000 case, the H100 Corsair chiller all in one, and of course the 3070 Ti. I've got a 2K monitor, so a 3080 would be nice, but I don't really need it. It's kind of a waste. So those of you that are looking to buy a new graphics card, you know, if you plan on getting a 4K monitor anytime soon, then go for the 3080 if you don't have a 4K. But if you don't plan on getting a 4K within the next, 4 or 5 years or whatever you plan on buying a new computer, your next computer, I would recommend just sticking with the 3070, not the Ti. Ti is not worth it for the value, but I did the 3070 Ti to get it sooner. But I think actually, and it ended up being about the same time, but oh well. It's about 10% improvement, by the way. Javier says, got your back. Awesome, you're in the F-15. Awesome, Javier. That's what you're flying, my friend. The F-15. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I lost you, buddy. Not sure where you went. It's awesome, Javier. Alan says, yeah, it has shipped, and yay, it has shipped, and we get to see it instead of hear about it. Exactly. Oh, I'm so excited to get that. And then, then we'll have the update, the World Update 6. Won't that be nice? Get the World Update 6, be able to, throw everything to Ultra, see kind of how it goes. Yeah, definitely looking forward to that, SimFans. Definitely looking forward to that. That'll be awesome. Will be awesome. So I was playing around with widgets, so let's see if it works. Like, yep, there it goes. So there's like these widgets that you can do. Let's see, where was the other one? There's like a ticker one. There's a giveaway widget, which was kind of neat. Kind of playing around, trying to prepare for the big giveaway. Alert box, chat box. It changed the chat box. You guys notice that? I changed the chat box. Did a little tweak in there. Got that changed. Don C says, I have a 3070, but would buy the 3080 or 3080 Ti if one comes up on EVGA for me or just for higher VR performance. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Don. That's awesome, man. Did I told you guys about missing out on the 3080, right? So about, I don't know, what was that, like 2-3 weeks ago. So I've been waiting since September. I had my name in on EVGA on a 3080. Well, pretty much all of them. But I get an email from EVGA, and there's like an 8-hour window that you have to buy the card. So I was doing stuff, you know, family stuff throughout the day. And I go downstairs and I check my email, and I notice that I have a notice from EVGA, and I've been waiting for this for like since I put it in, right? And I got it. I had a notice from EVGA, and it said I had 8 hours to buy it. Would you believe that when I saw that notice, it was exactly 8 hours and 9 minutes? I clicked the link, it expired, went on to the next person. I missed it by 9 minutes, fans. 9 minutes. I was just like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. 9 minutes? But I already had my config now built and everything, and I was waiting on it, but I would have just like, if I would have got the 3080 for MSRP, I would have just like taken the 3070 Ti, the one that's coming here on Wednesday. I would have just pulled that card, put the 3080 in, and then sold the 3070 Ti to one of you. So we all lose, unfortunately. Couldn't believe it. Oh yeah, I was a little sick, Don. I was just like looked at him like, you gotta be kidding me, right? Because I would have grabbed my credit card as fast as I could, because I think it was like, what is MSRP on a 3080? Isn't it like 700 or 800? I would have easily just bought it, you know, because I know I would have like either kept it or let one of you guys buy it off me. I mean, but yeah. Oh, I was sick. Sucks. But what do? You know, shit happens, right? Like the old saying goes, right? So, you know, at least I had my build and I was ready for the next build and all that, so. There's something else too. I wonder if I have the widget. Where was it at? Don't see it yet. So, by the way, we played at the end of the stream funniest moments, and by Aviation Spotter, he does a compilation, which is great. $6.99. God, I could have got it for $700. Oh my gosh, sucks, dude. What do you do? Captain Campbell, welcome. I had a 2070 Super, just got 3080 Ti today. I have a Reverb G2. I am finally complete. Everything is working so much better. That is awesome, Captain Campbell. Nice, my friend. That is really great. Good news. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. It's like everything I've seen though, like the 3080, like if you do the Ti, so I kind of like thought, well, if I get the 3070 Ti, it's only about a 10% improvement, but I use OBS, right, to stream, and that takes about 10% of my performance away. So I'm like, well, that'll just cover the overhead. It was an additional $221 when I bought it from CyberPower PC. So it's $221 more than just a plain 3070. But I decided, you know what the heck, I'll go ahead and get it. I'm like, right now, I'm like looking at, how about the football? Any of you football fans? NFL started. I've got my Chiefs up on my display up here. Here, hold on a second. I'm going to do something. I'll get a picture of my studio where I'm at right now and let you all see it. Okay. Hit send. So I'll have the Chiefs game on in the background, fans. Touch file. What the heck? There we go. All right. Up here in the box. Studio. I feel like we're doing a multiplayer session, guys. There we go. All right, and OBS, where are you at, OBS? There you are, OBS. Let's change this studio to this, the latest and greatest. What just happened? There we go. OBS is kind of funky sometimes. So this is me right now watching the Chiefs game while I'm streaming with all of you, my friends, my SimFan friends. Love you guys. So there's that's my studio. So I'm watching the Chiefs game, you can see up there. And what is it right now? They're like up by like 1 point. How many of you like football? NFL, ready for the football season? I sure am. Tell you what, being a Chiefs fan, it can be brutal, but actually we finally won the Super Bowl a few years back. That was great. So that's my studio, fans. I moved into this room. Geez, it's been a few months ago, and I got a couple new desks. I got the Tessie desks, and they work well. I also have the Fanatec wheel, and man, that sucker, it's not a direct drive, but that thing like shook. I knew it would shake my whole wheel, so I got a stand for that. But yeah, I'm really liking it in here. Although we had to mitigate, we had high levels of radon. So like right back, you see where the little airplane art thing is on the wall there. So right behind that is our closet, and I'm in the basement, and the sump is right back there. And of course, as you know, like in the Midwest, there's high levels of radon. So we had to test it. It's like, holy crap, it was like way high. So we had to mitigate it. So they sealed it off. So it's like, well, that's probably a good thing since I'm in here so often. But anyway, that is my studio, SimFans. That's where I'm at right now. So watching the game. Not that like preseason, right? Preseason, like, does it really matter? Preseason doesn't really matter. You get your third string, your fourth string, you know, people in there. And RC Guy, welcome, RC Guy. Good to see you. Welcome again. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you, RC Guy. Thanks for joining the stream. John says, my wife was streaming the Broncos game from Tennessee today. She was happy they won. Yeah, big rivals, right, John? Kansas City Chiefs and the Broncos. I've got a buddy of mine that's a huge Broncos fan as well. So, yeah, it's they were like, yeah, they were tough for a while, but they definitely have some rebuilding to do, but it looks like they might be doing something better here, right? Javier says, nice setup. Thanks, Javier. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. You guys, so you should check out like some of my earlier videos. I had like this old. The one thing that was nice about it was like this full wood laminated desk, but it was like heavier than hell, and it was so solid. Like Aces, I could put like the Fanatec wheel on it; it would not even move. Right. So there were advantages to it, but it was like just a piece of junk because I had it for years. And like the laminate was like peeling off, and I actually had to cut it to fit my Bravo Throttle Quadrant on it. And so, but one of you stated, and I used it to my advantage. The guy spends, the comment was on the video, the guy spends thousands of dollars on peripherals and sim equipment, and has the crappiest desk ever. It's like, I went up to my wife, I'm like, look, I need a new desk. So I got a couple new desks, put them together in L shape. So it worked out. So thank you all, because see, I'll take that and I'll be like, yep, see, hon, I need this. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Thanks, Don. Yeah. Like I say, it's been a great studio. You know, and I was wondering if it might get too hot, you know, during the summer, but it actually it ended up being just fine. It didn't get too hot, so definitely it's been fine. I've got the air vent just back here, so yeah, I was worried it was going to get too hot, but it's been fine. RC says, give a like. Thank you, RC. RC guy, yes, we're going for 20 SimFans. If you haven't already, do like RC says. Please give a like. Would definitely appreciate that, SimFans. Thanks so much. You know, guys, I released the weekly top 5 announcements this past week on Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday. Was it Tuesday or Wednesday? And that thing is just shot through the roof. It's already had over 1,200 views, multiple subscribers. And one day we got 16 subscribers. And it was like, wow, that just like kind of kicked off. So yeah, the thumbs up, the likes definitely help. So thank you, RC guy, and thank all of you for doing it. I do appreciate it so much. Building the channel together, SimFans, our channel. What happened to Aces? I missed something. Oh yeah, camp internet is horrible tonight. Keep getting kicked for several minutes. Oh, that sucks, Aces. How's the weather, Aces? Hopefully it's doing well. Hopefully it's doing well. Hopefully the weather's good. Don't know what that meant. Who's in front of us? That's Javier. In his F-22 or F-15, whatever it was that he said. Hopefully the weather's good. Who is it? F-15. F-15. And then he disappeared. I don't know what's going on. You know, guys, I don't know what the deal is with, like, it seems like since Sim Update 5, honest to God, I mean, probably isn't that, but it just seems like I constantly lose you guys. RC Guy says, I'll be starting a job on the 16th. I may not get a lot of time to watch your streams. That's fine, man. What are you gonna do, RC? Congrats, though. That's cool. I think. Alan says, Aces got to keep putting gas in the generator. Yeah. Hey, Alan. Here's the thing, right? Aces, remember to switch your fuel tank on your generator from left to right. It's been 30 minutes. Don't run out of fuel. And we're banking. At least the widgets still are working so far. I haven't figured that out yet, SimFans. Like but I'm not even gonna worry about it because I'm gonna have a new PC build. It's like, well, why should I even troubleshoot? Like, if I have any issues right now with my current setup, it's like, why even bother? Like, I'm gonna have a new computer in 4 days, right? Now the thing is, I'm kind of wondering, like, guys, I'm not gonna have enough time to set my new system up for Thursday night stream. Saturday, I'm gonna shoot for Saturday with the new PC build. So you're gonna get this. You're gonna get the same experience that you have tonight. But oh baby, wait for Saturday because I hope everything arrives fine. If everything works and everything checks out, they do a quality control. So hopefully everything's good. And Aces, you said they did the foam packing to lock your GPU in. again, I just wish they would just like send the GPU in the box, not attached. I'll plug the darn thing in, right? I'll plug it in, but that's not how they do it. So Aces, you said that it was nicely fitted. They had they blow this like foam stuff up into the cavity of your case, so it locks like your GPU and everything. Because you guys ever seen any shipper, like they throw boxes, they just throw them across. So that makes me nervous, but we'll see. But yeah, anyway, we'll probably be doing, if everything checks out and everything's good and I get everything loaded, because I got to transfer all my OBS settings, and I got to get Flight Simulator reinstalled. Not a big deal. I got to get that reinstalled. All my community folder stuff all brought over. So I'll plan on Saturday. I'm not going to have enough time for Thursday night stream to do it, unfortunately. But what I'll do is I'll either do a live stream of the unboxing on Wednesday night, or I'll just record it Wednesday night, and then when we're streaming Thursday night, I'll go ahead and play the video. Alan says your GPU will be fine. I hope so, man. I hope so. Like this current setup, so I built all my computers. I talked about that before. You guys heard it. I won't say the story again. But my first pre-built machine for since I was 22 was the current PC that I have now. It's an iBuyPower. I bought 4 years ago from Best Buy, and it has a 1080 card, and I've been really happy with it, actually. It's been a nice, except for the all-in-one chiller that failed, so I had to replace that. I bought a new chiller and all-in-one chiller and replaced that, and then I added some fans, I added memory and stuff like that to it, but I've been really happy with it. So yeah, I'm sure you're right, Alan. It'll be fine. I appreciate you trying to put me at ease. Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it. No problem, Don. Yeah, if you haven't, you could try it or go a little closer. Actually, I should think about this. Where are we at? I know we have plenty of time. 1933 still. So 1933. So we're gonna go up here. Oh yeah, hour and 34 minutes yet. So we got plenty of time. And so we're gonna be landing ILS 5. So what that would look like, SimFans. Hold on. This. What? Y'all see that? There we go. Get it all cropped here. Okay. Let's talk about this for a minute. Okay, so when you're doing an ILS approach, which ILS stands for Instrument Landing System, and we typically have been doing the VFR flights, right, on our streams, but every once in a while we're going to do a commercial flight like we're doing tonight. And so as you can see, ILS 5, we've got so first off, we're going to look at our category, right? So our category is ILS, and you have different categories when landing. And because we're going to be flying in with a, basically this SILS, we can come into 200 feet and approach and be okay. And so up here, if we look, we've got the 111.5, that's the localizer frequency. That's actually what's really nice about this, I'm going to show you, is that it's already in our MCDU. If we go over here to radio nav, it's not here yet. It actually programs in automatically when we get closer, because right now the Airbus is waiting till we get closer, because a lot of times winds can shift and weather can change. And so it doesn't do it until you're on approach and you get that final weather information where you're approaching. So that isn't filled in yet. So don't worry about that. But anyway, you probably couldn't even see that, right? Because I had that over it. Sorry about that. Okay, we'll get put over here. So anyway, so you've got your 053. That's your course. So you would set 053, but see, this is the beauty of this, SimFans, because the Airbus will actually automatically, or the MCDU automatically programs runway 5, ILS and localizer frequency. It'll program all that stuff automatically for you. Like the Zibo 737, you got to program all of that in there. But the biggest thing is to look at is we're going to be coming into delay. So see, right, I don't know, my cursor's probably not showing, but notice there's delay at 13.3. Does my cursor show, guys? Let me go back here. So, see if this works. So this is what I was, over here, there we go. So notice it doesn't have anything in here, like VOR, frequency, course, all that. So the course would actually be your 053, your LS and frequency. That would be your 111.5. It would be IDWW. So that would be your ID for your landing system, and then frequency. And then, of course, the course would be 053. And so, sorry guys, hopefully that's better now. I got it moved. So, so that's what you're going to see there. But it's going to automatically program as we're coming in. But that's when you're on your, and correct me if I'm wrong, aviation, but that's when you do your approach phase. So I'm gonna go to performance and see there's this activate approach phase. So if we click this button right now, it would actually, I think, I might be mistaken, but I think it will actually program all those settings in that plate for ILS 5. Okay. Now the key is that 2500, I like to say the lightning bolt, that's your ILS intercept, so 2500. So you'll notice that the delay intersection is at 3,000 feet, and then we have our Mary, M-A-A-R-Y, you see it there on the right, that is our ILS intercept. And I think I finally got it working, guys, because I did a couple practice flights tonight. Now I'll say that and it won't frickin' work, but I actually got it to work to do the intercept and actually fly the glide slope. So if you guys have watched me previous streams with this damn A320, I could always make it work with the 737, but for the life of me, I couldn't make it work with this. I think I finally got it working. So we'll see what happens when we go to approach Des Moines. But anyway, so yeah, so we'll come to that. But the biggest thing is what we need to do is we will need to set we'll have to set our altitude to that 2500 right here before we start what's called our descent profile or our top of descent. Now here's the thing, SimFans. If you fly the 737, see Shane should be in here right now, right, Aces and Alan? But if you fly the 737, there's actually a marker in the MFD, which is this guy right here. There'll actually be a marker of of top of descent, and typically the Airbus will have it. It'll be like a little arrow, but right now it's not there yet. So you know the fly-by-wire developers they're still working on it. They're going to get what's called a vertical navigation. They're working on that. So once they get that fixed, we'll have an actual top of descent marker, and we'll know where we're going to hit our top of descent. But here's the thing: what they have provided us is if we go over to this electronic flight bag, EFB, that's our little iPad here. We click on that, that'll turn on. Pete them pets. So when that loads, and we can kind of see where we're at too. That's kind of neat, isn't it? So there's this little calculator. So we're going to go over to the calculator. Maybe. Okay. So right now, nothing's set. So if we hit sync, it's going to say 37,000 feet because we are right now at 37,000 feet. So we're at 37,000 feet. Our target altitude. What was our target altitude? Aces? What was our target altitude? Let's see if Aces can answer this quiz question. What is our target altitude, Aces? Let's see if he hasn't had too much to drink while he's camping and he can answer this question. What is, drumroll, what is our target altitude? I'm gonna wait. I know he knows this. This is too easy for him. Putting him on the spot, guys. Okay, no worries. So our target altitude, if you guys remember, target altitude is our lightning bolt. That's our Ils Intercept. That's at 2,500 feet, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here in our EFB, and we're going to click in here, and we're going to type in 2,500, 2500. And so now, by the magic of the EFB, it says start your descent. Yep, you got it, aces. Start your descent at 108 nautical miles from before your target. Okay, so before our target. So if we go here, and we go to our flight plan. So how do you figure that out? You got, okay, 108. So we got 6. So this is KDSM, that's Des Moines, and it's ILS-5. And our distance is 650. So we could say, okay, well, so we just need to do 108 nautical miles from here. No, not quite. Close. But the thing is, if we remember our chart, so like look at the, gosh, I don't think you guys are seeing my mouse cursor, but like look at the bottom where there's that little lightning bolt. Now see, it says that it is essentially at the very bottom, look at the bottom, it says 3.2 nautical miles. 3.2 nautical miles plus 0.6 from IDWW and then 1 nautical mile. So essentially, it's what, 5 nautical miles from the airport? So what you have to do is add essentially 5 nautical miles to 108. So we got about 113 miles. So what we're looking for is 113 miles from KDSM 05. We're going to start our descent. So what I usually do is I just open Notepad or write it down or something, and I just say, okay, I'm going to start descent when we're about 113 nautical miles away from KDSM 05. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, guys? And one other thing you can do is you can like kind of figure it out too, right? From like the distance here. So like if we're looking at delay, this is the thing that kind of drives me nuts, but I mean you can kind of figure it out like by the amount of nautical miles that are left, you know. So, you know, just kind of watch for that. But like delay is 514 plus 7 is 521 plus 12 from the runway is 533. So what do we say? 113. So 533 minus 113. So this is the thing. It makes us do flippin' math. Like, who wants to do math? So like 400 nautical miles. So basically 400 nautical miles from delay, or not 400, minus 400, 100. I did something wrong there. My math wasn't right. We said 113, so 19. It's negative 94, 514 minus 94. I did something wrong there. See, that's why I double checked this. So 420, when delay says 420 miles away, or not 420. God, I'm just like not thinking right. 113, 12 plus 7. What am I doing wrong, guys? My brain's not working. 94 miles. 94 miles away from delay. Because then you'd be at 101 and then 113. So 94 miles from delay essentially is when we want to start descending, right? Right? 94, does that make sense? So 94 miles from delay. And then I kind of like just put a note on that. So 94 miles from delay. that's when our top of descent is. So it's not sexy, it's not great. No, definitely not time for descent already. Definitely not. We still got like mountains and stuff around us. But that's what I do. I don't know. There's probably an easier way to do it. Aviation, if there's an easier way to do it, let me know. But that's what I do. So essentially 113 nautical miles from KDSM 05. So just really quickly reviewing. 113 miles from KDSM, we begin our descent. Or when this number says 94, we'll begin our descent. Make sense? Easy as can be. I'm sure I made that completely confusing. All right, I'm gonna get rid of that nameplate. Come on. There we go. We're back. We're back in business. Does that make sense, guys, or did I just completely confuse everybody? I must be ahead of you. I have a delay right now, and it's constant. Definitely not time for descent yet. Look at those mountains. Aviation says I use my EFB. Yeah, and that's the other important thing to say, because, like, if you have it in sync, I mean, it'll tell you kind of like when you need to descend, right? So, I don't know. Aviation, it's kind of like old school for me. I'm like doing the whole pilotage thing, E6B stuff, and not that that's E6B stuff, but I just, yeah. Old school, I guess? I don't know. He refills the color ports on his iPad. I guess. Okay, guys, let's check this out. So I'm going to play this at the end of the stream, but some of you, I don't want you to leave, but let's watch, let's have a little intermission time. Intermission time! That could be something new. Intermission time, like we show a video of something, right? I just thought of that. Boy, that probably won't go over like go over well, but let's see. All right, guys. So I'm gonna turn off the music, and let's watch. I'm gonna play this at the end, but let's watch funniest videos from last time. And yeah, let's check it out. Let her roll! So this is a compilation from our own aviation. How about that trim wheel, SimFans, on the Bravo Throttle Quadrant? Beautiful, isn't it? Holy sh**. Well, somebody just flew by us really, really close. Pardon my French. Pardon my French, Joe. Yeah, there he is. He's taking off. God, this part sucked. Like, see that little line there? There we are. Beautiful landing. What the hell? Did you see that? Like, what was that? Tell me what that was. What was in the middle there? Because we buttered it. We buttered it. And it says we crashed. I'm gonna oh, he's dancing again. Do you guys think I could? Let's see if I can get this. Yeah, that's an uh-oh, isn't it, Lucas? I can't dance. Probably not quite as good as Austin. Thank you, Austin. Alright, I'm getting parked. Give me 1 minute. This part was just phenomenal. Good. Like half the shit you can run through. Run through some of these baggage carts. Oh no! Those actually registered.
Oh, did you crash?
Yeah. They actually registered. I wasn't prepared for that.
Green, I didn't touch the ground.
Okay. See, this is where all of you get to join us for multiplayer. Oh! And there he goes. Nicely done. Hey, he touched and went though.
Darn it.
Here comes flying Boeing. Is he? Oh, he hit right before, but he bounced. He bounced. You get under control. Is he gonna go off? He's gonna go off the end.
Right through me.
Oh, did he? Damn it! I wish I had my drone view. Oh! I got that! I got it! That was the best. That was great. Aviation, you putting that sound in there was awesome. Oh my god, you're gonna have to flip the plane. You're gonna have to check it out on the stream. That was great.
Let's see how the twin does.
he hit it, but he bounced back up.
I did it full power.
Yeah. That was great. Oh, he's gonna. Oh no, he's gonna crash! He stalled. Here's Temper. Temper.
This plane is a heavy plane.
No! There's Crow Guy.
Yeah,
we haven't heard from him
down.
for a while. I'm good. I made it. What was that? There was a jet that just crashed, and yeah, well, they'll have to make the highlights maybe.
Guys, I think this airport just closed down.
Just closed down. Whoa! I think this is where Alan crashes, doesn't he?
He hit him all
I think Alan crashes at the same time. Aces, are you gonna taxi back, or are you gonna?
Oh no!
Yeah, T-Mac just bit it, and Tipper just bit it. Hey, you know what? That's good for camera work. That was great. Oh, this part. Oh God. It's one of those times where I'm like, oh shit, this is really happening. Going to crash. All right, we're crash landing, guys. We're crash landing. I don't know what's going on, but what happened? Did you guys see that? I am using live weather, but dude, we have a high performance. You know, we have the turbo, but like I couldn't get any RPMs going out of that. Yeah, I definitely went down. Love that part. Well, that was interesting. No, I don't. Do that. What? What? Ah, okay, there it goes. It's like all of a sudden there's like snow or something all over it. Okay, let's try this again. Automated weather. That was the problem. What is he flying? Wait, what is he flying, guys? Oh, what? Yeah, it's like there's no way that aircraft is flying that fast. There's no way that at that altitude, right? He's not flying a Cub, right? Because if he's flying a Cub at 11,600 feet, there's no way he's blowing by us like that. It's the little tricks that he has. He said he has a perfect aircraft. That's not a Cub. What is that? Wait. It might be. Oh my God! There he goes. That's awesome, dude. These are fun to be on, Alan. Awesome. This is the greatest thing about doing the multiplayer stuff. Oh, you guys get highlighted. Break. Like you're flying like that in that airplane. Not at this altitude. What's that big green light like in the middle there, though? Like seriously, dude, what is that? Hey, man, look at that crazy mofo. Oh my God, we're floating. Oh, this is nuts. Watch, he's right in the middle of the runway. Like what? Sorry if I blew your eardrums out, but that was too funny. Oh my God. Well, now I don't feel so bad, Aces. Oh my goodness. That crazy guy. That was awesome. That's my turn because I'm laughing. Oh my goodness. Strobes off. That's a pretty cool shot too. You guys are all like in tight there. That's awesome. I'll have to put that on my like desktop or something. That's sweet. That's sweet, guys. Nice job. Nice flying. Wow. especially for the fact that, you know, we're like 30 seconds apart from that. Uh-oh. That's happening a lot lately, isn't it?
Just lose you for a second.
You'll pop. People fall off.
Nice little diamond formation going on here.
Yeah, it's looking good. Oh, I don't.
I got a little out of position.
That sounded like Aces.
And post it quick.
That was Aces, by the way. Heard his voice there. Flying Boeing, show me up. It's all good, my friend. Look at this. Hey, no, we're flying together. Full throttle. What the hell? It's a race! It's a race! It's a That's hilarious, Aces. Alan and Nightbot do conflict quite a bit, don't they? We have heavy rain, right? That's what they say, heavy rain. Alright, Aces.
Live streaming, I think it'd be hilarious. It'd be fun. And that's what we do. Instead of just being a fly-in, we're doing kind of like fly here, fly there, fly there. We're just like...
Still got everybody? Yep, everybody's with us. So, I think you're probably having a lot of blood flow to your head there, Aviation. You're like hanging upside down. Case in point. Oh, shoot. You got a rail yard here. Sounds good, Kyle. Thanks for joining, man. Blue skies. I'm up your left. I see you breaking to the left. Have a good flight, man. We'll see you next time.
That's all for now. Bye, guys. Safe flights, blue skies.
Blue skies, buddy.
All right. Take care, Kyle.
That was great. Oh, it's kind of fun. Little intermission for you guys. Little intermission for you. But we'll play that again at the end. But I thought, you know what? What the hell? We've got quite a ways to go yet, and why not, right? Hope you guys are all cool with that. And tunes are back. Another turn. You know what? That's true. Good point, Don. It was a lot bluer, wasn't it? I mean, you could definitely tell the difference in the graphics. That's a good point, man. Very much. That's a very good point. Actually, it's almost like, Don, we could have done like a comparison video, like pre-SU5 and post-SU5, right? Definitely, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's a good point. Let's see. How far are we from delay? 513. And what did we say? What did we say? 94 nautical miles away. We got plenty of time. So 523. So 113 away from KDSM 05. I'm going to see if I can't nail this. I hope I can. Aviation. We'll see what happens. No grab. No grab. Yeah, I mean, you know, since Sim Update 5, I mean, seriously though, guys, like, now I'm gonna look at the, look at that. Look at that engine. It's extremely washed out, and so, you know, I know a lot of us aren't very happy about that. And I don't know why they did that, right? I mean, they probably did it to improve performance on the Xbox Series X and S consoles, I'm guessing. You know, it's probably one of those rendering things that doesn't take as much processing to do it when you don't have to do the, you know, like dynamic colors and, you know, that sort of thing. I don't know. But it's got to be a performance thing. Because that, honestly, that was the thing I noticed right away. Because I got it on the Xbox Series X because, again, my son wanted it. And I noticed right away, it's like, wow, like the colors are all washed out. What's going on? And then I noticed, like, after I got my Sim Update 5 on the PC, I'm like, what the hell? It's on here too. By the way, guys, I just want to try this widget. Ignore it. I just want to see if it works. There's a little jar. Okay, so that does work. Okay, I just want to see. That's so far tonight. The widgets are working, which is great. Huh? I don't know why they've like failed before. It kind of looks like anytime I see like this jar. I'm really not a alcoholic, guys, but like when I see this jar, it's like reminds me of a bourbon, a small tumbler, like with little bourbon stones. That's what I see. RC guy, you're cracking me up, dude. If you have a blow-up pilot, does the airlines cover any of the job injuries? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. God. Yeah, I agree, Alan. They'll get it worked out. You know what? I fully believe in them. There were some people, there were some streamers that like completely went off, and I'm like, I mean, I wasn't like happy about it, but I mean, some just kind of like lost their temper and completely flew off the handle, and you know, it's. I don't know. You know, you could talk about like, well, Sim Update 5, okay, so, but you got to understand that, yeah, it sucks, but I think it's only a momentarily thing. So, Don, I totally agree. Alan, I totally agree that it's, you know, you had to figure Osobo was completely focused on release date of the Xbox Series X and S. They were. I mean, that was a huge milestone, right? I mean, and then all of us PC simmers got completely pissed off, and rightfully so. But then, like, Asobo, what I was hoping they would do, which they did, they came back and they said, we're going to make it right, we're going to fix it. And I think, I agree, Alan, they're going to fix it. You know, and so part of me kind of feels bad for the developers, because you know how much pressure those guys are under? Like, to have to make it work cross-play on the Xbox Series X, on the S, and on PC with all of our different configurations, and then there's like one fumble, and it was a big fumble. I submit it was a big fumble, because like all of a sudden many of you, what's that going on the top? That's like a contrail, weird. But like, you know, a lot of you couldn't even play. Like Lucas, you couldn't even play because you kept crashing desktop. Okay, that's a bit unforgivable, and there's definitely a reason for people to be pissed off and mad about it. I get that. I get it. But at the same time, you know, they're like, oh man, I mean, this is like a big project, and to be able to juggle between the two, between PC and Xbox, that's a big deal, guys. You know, and I'm not here to make excuses for Asobo, but at the same time, we got to cut them a little bit of a break, even though we are a little bit impatient. And it's easy for me to say because I didn't have the crash to desktop issues. I was one of the fortunate souls that actually survived through that. I know, like, Lucas, you had the problems. Don, you had the problems. Even Alan, I think you had a few crash to desktop. In aviation, you had a few crash to desktop. I don't know why I am not experiencing that. I'm experiencing like stutters and my CPU pegging at 100% a few times and things kind of going weird. But I've been fortunate enough to not have crash to desktop issues like all of you, or some of you. But I get it, guys. I get it. I mean, it's a hard thing, because at the same time I can understand like people being pissed off at Asobo but at the same time, I can understand where Asobo's coming from with the deadlines. But as long as they make it right, I think we're gonna have a really good simulator, guys. We already have a good simulator, but I'm just saying we're gonna have. I don't know. I'm so excited that Microsoft Flight Simulator is a thing, right? It's a thing. We lost it. We lost Microsoft Flight Simulator for how many years? And all we had was X-Plane. And now we have like one of the biggest software companies in the world backing this. And it's on Xbox, it's on Game Pass. I think we just should just chill a little bit on like passing judgment really fast on the developers. Now, if they prove to be going in the wrong direction, we'll call them out. I'll call them out with you. But I get it. Crash the desktop suck. So I get it. Asa says I've had only one crash the desktop since SU5. See, I think I've had one or two, and it wasn't even while I was streaming Aces. It was when I was in the world map. It was in the world map, and then after Hotfix 2, I have not had a single crash since then. Guys, I haven't had a single crash since some update or Hotfix 2. So I might be one of those fortunate souls, one of the lucky ones, but I think we need to be a little patient. I know that's hard to say for some of you that having the crash desktops. I think we need to be a little patient and not just like completely like I had somebody post on the last weekly top 5 announcements. They're like, "Oh, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 is shit, hotfix shit." No, it's not. It's like we're so impatient, and I've been that way. I've been that way too, guys. I've been that way. But I just think we need to have some patience when it comes to this, because I mean, think of the complexity of this. And what do we want? Do we want them to just stop? Do we want like Asobo to say, you know what, we give up, we're gonna stop because of all the bitching from all the community, and it's like let's just kind of relax. Let's step back. Let's relax a little bit. Let them get it fixed. We should voice our opinion. We should voice it. You know what, you guys, you should have done some more testing, regression testing and stuff like that. Give them positive, not positive reinforcement, but give them like constructive criticism. Like, my sim's crashing. Here's my log file. Don't just say shit's broken. Here's my log file. I'm opening a ticket. This is so you can fix it. Here's what is wrong with my sim. This is where it's crashing. I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm defending them a little bit. I admit that. And I'm not excusing it, by the way, guys. I'm not excusing the fact that all the CTD stuff. I get it. I get it, guys. I'd be pissed too. If my simulator was crashing constantly and I love flying and I couldn't fly, I get it. I get it. I get it. I'm not criticizing the complaints. I'm just saying let's just, these guys are simulator fans too. I mean, they come from an aviation background just like many of us. They've played simulators just like many of us. I mean, imagine if you were on their team and you had like the suits above, like saying, we got to have this done on this date for Xbox. You got to get this done, and at the same time, you're like doing this amazing stuff, and you're making groundbreaking progress on simulation with what's happening with the photogrammetry and all the texture work, the satellite imagery, and you're doing all these things that everybody's so great. They're like praising you, and then it's like, you release an update, and then all of a sudden everybody says your programs were shit. I don't get it. I mean, I get it, but I don't get it. Because as long as they fix it, I'm fine with it. Now, if they don't fix it, legitimate complaint. Okay, I'm going to get off that. I'm going to get off it. I'm going to get off it. Oh, exactly, Don. Yeah. Yeah, how many lines of code they had to go through? God, I mean, where do you start, right? I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, I went on a tangent there, and I was really defending Asobo. But, you know, they've given us an amazing simulator. They're back in the game, and I'm one of those that I'm happy that it's not just X-Plane that I have to look at, right? I'm happy about it, and I think we all just need to, like, chill out and let them fix stuff. Understand they're under pressure, just like all of us when we're in our jobs every day and we have our bosses screaming down our necks. RC Guy, does anyone have a problem on Xbox where you purchase anything on the MSFS market, download it, and later it tells you it's not installed? Haven't had that one yet, buddy. Haven't seen that yet. That kind of sucks. Yeah, that's weird. I have not seen that yet, RC Guy. Need to lighten up, Francis. Yeah, exactly, Don. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna get off it because I could probably be burned at the stake for even suggesting that you know, anybody sees me defending a Sobo. I'm sure I'm not gonna be a popular guy for that. But I just see all of it. They're gonna make it right. You know, they're gonna make it right. We just gotta have some patience. They're learning just like all of us, right? I mean, how many of us have made mistakes, right? We learn from our mistakes. They made mistakes. They owned up to it. They said, "Yep, they're gonna fix stuff." Let's give them a break. Let's give them a break. Alan Cleveland says, "I'm just happy to be able to try this sim, learn from others, and more, so meet amazing people." Absolutely, that's what it's about, right? That's what it's about. Absolutely. Well said. Well said, Alan. Well said. Yeah, it'll get fixed, and now don't get me wrong, guys. We should let them know we're unhappy. I'm not arguing that. We should say we're unhappy that shit broke. We have all these people that have on the PC crashing desktop. I am not excusing that. That's not what I'm saying. That is unexcusable, in my opinion. That should not happen. But what I am saying is, you know, a little bit of understanding for it, but we should definitely voice our opinion. I mean, and that's the thing. I like see all these people like on forums or bitching and complaining about it, but then I go to like I'm part of the Microsoft Flight Simulator forum, you know, and I've been an alpha tester, and I don't see them putting in like tickets. Like they should put in tickets, and this is what now. Not that they should have to, mind you, but it's the same time. It's like, don't just say this is a piece of shit program and I'm done with it. I'm uninstalling it from my drive. Submit a ticket, put in a log file. Give them the crash log, right? The application log. Tell them what broke. They should have. It should not have happened. But that's what I mean. They need to admit they had made a mistake. They did. Let's move on. They're gonna fix it. They're gonna fix it. All right, let's move on. That's enough about Sim Update 5 and Asobo. But I am curious about what will come in August 24th. That'll be interesting to see what happens. Probably should see where the hell I am, right? And where the hell was I? Somebody's like playing right there. 400 nautical miles, 388 from delay. 94. We got some time. Like we got like 300 nautical miles before we start our descent. What do you think of that, Aviation Spotter? If you haven't already, SimFans, please smash that thumbs up button. Do a like. We are growing our channel together, and we're growing pretty fast. Like we're starting to accelerate, SimFans. Seriously, like this is starting to grow pretty quick. I mean, yeah. So you could say, well, it's 847 subs, but like in one day I had 16 subs just the other day. 16 subs in one day. So yeah. I'm happy that the widgets are working, SimFans. The widgets are working. I'm like missing a ton of chat here. RC guy says, I made my first landing in a Cessna 152 without nose diving into the runway. Flaps are a good thing. Awesome. Don C says, okay, enough batching about the batching, lol. Aces says, time to switch fuel tanks. That's a nice thing about this aircraft, Aces. Oh, that's good stuff, dude. That is funny. Aces, did you see when I was giving you shit? Because I was like saying, because like Alan and I were like talking about the internet going down on you and whatnot, and we figured, well, you needed to switch the fuel tanks on your generator. Hopefully you saw that. If you haven't, you better go back because it's pretty funny. I thought it was funny. Maybe some of you don't think it's funny, but I thought it was pretty damn funny. RC guy says, not ready for the turboprops, but we'll get there someday. Someday indeed. I'll tell you what, guys, I love the Diamond. The Diamond 62 is a lot of fun. I'm digging that aircraft. Digging it a lot. Well, it's 2 minutes, 37 seconds left in the game. 49ers just kicked off to the Chiefs. Chiefs are running it back. They got to the 32-yard line. It's 13-16 49ers with 2 minutes and 31 seconds left in the game. But who cares, right? I mean, it's like preseason. Preseason doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean a whole lot. I am pumped, guys, to get this thing landed. Get this bird landed. Look at that. That's us. That's us in the drone camera view. That's us right there. Yep, that's us. Yeah, I caught that generator, no gerbils in the wheel. Oh god, Aces, you know what that makes me think of? That there is an RV. You get that? You know what movie that's from, right? That there is an RV. Oh yeah, Don, definitely. The mod for the DA62, my friend, awesome. Awesome blossom. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I mean, all you have to worry about is like the throttle, the flaps. Oh, the gear. Gear, throttle, and flaps. That's all you have to worry about. You don't have to worry about like leaning the mixture. You don't have to worry about, you know, like your propeller RPMs. I mean, it's just pretty amazing. Oh, the Chiefs are making a run. They're past the 50-yard line. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. Sweet. Do you guys like my shirt? Pilot loading. It's so applicable to the streams, isn't it? I was like, Corey Johns was on here one night, and he's like, "Well, I'm glad you have a shirt that says pilot, so we know who the pilot is." It's like, no, it's pilot loading. Pilot loading. I gotta get a new T-shirt though. I always like try to like mix it up, get a new T-shirt. So I'll do that at some point here. Good stuff. Look at that. That's beautiful. Gorgeous. We're getting closer. Let's take our map, zoom out. There it is, KDSM. What do you guys think of the livery? You like it? I like it. How are you doing on fuel? Oh, we got plenty of fuel. 344. Delays 332. Oh, we're good. Okay, SimFans, well, I'm going to take a little bit of a break, 5-minute break. I suggest you do the same. Don't you leave, but go grab yourself a refresher, maybe a little bio break, as Aces always says, a little bio break. I'm going to take a bio break, and I'll be right back in about 5 to 7 minutes. Because, see, the thing is like there's no landing. Like when we do VFR flights, we usually land and do a 5 to 7 minute break. Let's take a 5 to 7 minute break, fans. I will be back with all of you, hopefully. Don't go anywhere. And we'll be right back here in momentarily. Stick around, SimFans. More to come. See you soon. Oh, Alan's still loving Nightbot. He's still, him and Nightbot don't get along. We might have to call Nightbot, like, we might have to name Nightbot something, like Angie, or I don't know. Good stuff. That's good stuff. Thanks for sticking around, SimFans. I feel much better. It's amazing what a bio break will do, right? I'm excited. Like, my widgets have been working all night tonight. All right. Let's see. Where are we at? 1933. 1933, when we will be landing in Des Moines. That's not too far, SimFans. 37 minutes. Actually, not even that. 36 minutes away. 36 short minutes away. We are almost there, SimFans. 36 minutes away. Take a look at our all good. I missed who won. The game's over. Alright. I'm gonna check my phone. I'm gonna see who won. Who won? Survey says my Chiefs won 19-16 final. Sweet. Not that it matters, because, you know, like we talked about, it's preseason, but that's still cool. I'm just glad because my brother-in-law is a huge 49ers fan, so that's all good. So close, but yet so far away. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't mean to yawn, but you know the thing is with our channel, we're usually doing the red-eye flights, right? The red-eye flights at you know, it's late night, like Aces and Allen. It's like past midnight. It's like 12:08 where you're at. It's 11:08 where I'm at. I don't know. How about you guys? We do late night streams. It's kind of our niche, though. Because I like tried doing it, I did a stream like mid-afternoon on a Saturday. I don't know. I think this is our niche, guys. Yeah, Chiefs for no points means nothing wins, still a win. Exactly. Exactly, Aces. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm just so excited. I know, Aces, you're not big into football, but I'm definitely looking forward to the football season starting up again. Definitely looking forward to that. Exactly. Yeah, Alan, I agree. Check out Aces put a link to his channel. Yeah, he's got some good videos. He's getting started, and yeah, like real pilot kind of like advisory type things. Definitely have some good videos there. Do check them out. Check out Aviation Spotter too, if you like plane watching. I do. I like plane watching. Planes landing and taking off, and it's all good. All good, my friends. John Franco, there you are, John. Been a while. Yeah, John, that's a good point. Let's check the weather. Thank you, John, for that. Again, we go to MCDU menu, ATSU, AOC, weather request. Let's get another weather request here. Send, and we'll wait for it to come up. Because it is about time, isn't it, John? John, thank you for joining, man. I didn't think you were going to be joining tonight. I feel so privileged. So fortunate that you joined us tonight, John. Thank you so much. Damn, I'm hungry. I got to get something to eat. I didn't really eat. So I had like... you guys know what Sam's Club is, right? So Sam's Club has like these beer battered cod fillets, and so I threw them in the oven at like, I don't know, it's like 450 degrees, and like on the box it says cook them at 20 minutes, flip them, and then cook them another 4 minutes, and then they're just like gross and like overcooked and everything. So I'm like, nah, I'm gonna reduce that by 10 minutes. So I reduced it by 10 minutes, and they were like awesome. I like put the little malt vinegar on them. Oh, they were great, you know. But like that was at 3 o'clock. I haven't had anything to eat since 3. So after the stream tonight, I got to figure out what I'm gonna munch on. I kind of have the munchies, fans. Kind of have the munchies. So yeah. John Franco says I've been lurking in the background, but I'm still here. Late night munchie. Yeah, exactly, John. That's what I'm saying, man. I was done with my box truck mission earlier than I expected. That's awesome. Hey, John, I'm glad you were here. Glad you could be here with us. It's awesome, dude. G Cook Scotland. Hey yo, welcome to the stream. I think you've been here. Yeah, you've been here before, G Cook. We've seen you. I recognize you. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Thanks for joining. Good to have you here. G Cook, I look at your icon for your YouTube icon there, and I always think Denmark. I like look at that, I'm like, well, you're not from Denmark, right? Welcome, G Cook. Good to see you again, my friend. Is that the flag for Scotland though? I don't know. Maybe that's the flag for Scotland. Could be. I'll catch a bunch of shit here in a minute because there's that delay. So if it is the Scotland flag, I'll get some shit. I don't know what the flag for Scotland is, bud. That might be. Nah, that's not it. Is it? Yeah. No, you're right. Denmark is red and white, dude. You're right. You are so correct. Is that the flag for Scotland, though? Oh, fuck, it is. Well, okay. That is Scotland flag. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. See, I'm an ignorant American. I apologize. Don't know my country flags. Very cool. Cheers. Cheers to you, G Cook Scotland. That's awesome. Nice. Don C says, I'm at 12,000 climbing southwest of KDSM, backtracking flight path to KLAS. Nice. Iceland is white and blue also. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome, man. Well, G Cook, it's great to have you here, my friend. Thanks so much for joining our stream, buddy. Welcome to. You've been here with us before, so I appreciate you returning. All right, let's see, SimFans. We got to be getting close to this descent. 1933, 211, delay 199, delay again. We want to. God, I'm glad. See, this is what I'm talking about, SimFans. This is why you want to like put it down on a piece of paper, on Notepad, because if you're like me, you will forget. So you don't have to do the computations again because you did them already once, right? So delay, we're at 196 and at 94 nautical miles. So usually what I'll do is, so we got about 100 miles because I'll do about 5 miles away from top of descent. I'll start descending. So about 100 miles right now. 100 miles. Actually, probably about 95. G Cook says, I'm in Texas. Central Standard Time, moved from Scotland 19 years ago. Cheers, buddy. Well, you're in the same time zone that I am. So, yeah, G Cook, Scotland. We are at just about a little over 11:15, my friend. John Frankel, pickles. Pickles, my roommate doesn't like whole pickles. Munchies problems. For sure, buddy. Problem solved. Hey. We all get the munchies. We all get the munchies, right? It happens. It happens. All get the munchies. Munchies are not a problem unless you like wake up the next morning and you're like, what did I eat? You know, we've all been there, right? It's like, why did I eat that whole pint of ice cream? Or why did I eat that half a bag of potato chips, right? And you just like feel that gut rot and you're just like, oh my God, I could have just went to bed. I could have just went to bed and not even ate that stuff. I would have felt much better about myself this morning. We've all been there. We've all been there. It happens to the best of us, friends. Happens to the best of us. Exactly, Alan. That's the problem. So, like commercial flights, yeah, I should like be offering all of you like pretzels or some chips or, you know, a half a can of Coke. How many of you guys have been on flights that they offer you like a half a can of Coke? If you guys, you've seen that, right? When you're on a commercial flight and you don't even get a full 12-ounce can of Coke. Honest to God, really? Like you spend how many hundreds of dollars on a plane ticket and you don't even get a 12-ounce can of pop? Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I can't. That just blows my mind. It's like, okay, I could get a 12-ounce can of pop for like $1.25 tops. And I just spent how many hundreds of dollars and you won't even give me a full can of pop? You're gonna like pour me a half a can of pop? I don't know if that's still happening, but like the last time I flew, that seriously, I got like a half a can of Diet Coke. I just want to say, are you shitting me? And yet you're gonna charge me like $7 or $8 for a drink? Son of a... I won't say it. I won't say it. It's called soda, not pop. Soda, not pop. That works. I keep feeling we're gonna fly right over this. A lot of flat terrain. Look at that. God, this is so peaceful, isn't it? Guys? Like, just like, sit back and listen to this. Jeez. $7? But you know what? I'll go to like a Cubs game, John. I'll pay easily $7 or $8 on a can of beer. Ridiculous. It's all fun time. What do you do? Blando in the house. Wow, Blando. Welcome to the stream. Just stopping by for a quick howdy do. Blando, welcome, my friend. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Alan says it's all fun time, folks. I agree, Alan. It's all fun. It's all fun until somebody gets hurt. Holy mackerel! We got 16 likes. All of a sudden, you guys are going ballistic on me. 3 more subs. 3 more subs. 3 more likes. Subs would work too, but yeah. Our goal for tonight is 20 likes. SimFans, if you are in the house, please do a thumbs up. Look at that, 18. We're 2 away from our goal tonight, SimFans. 2 away. Thank you guys. You guys, look at it, 19. You guys are effing awesome. You guys are effing awesome. Can I say that, effing? That isn't a... There's a vodka called effing. So that's safe, right? It's a safe word. Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate it so much. Thank you guys. This is kind of a funky kind of like screenshot here, isn't it? There is a vodka called Eppin. Don C says, I have visual contact of you dead ahead. Alright, so what do we have, guys? 130 nautical miles from delay. And survey says, remember, 94 nautical miles, 113. So 113 distance and 94. We're getting pretty close. I think about time. It hasn't said it yet. Like normally it'll say like enter your destination, right? So let's go ahead and go to our menu, ATSU, AOC, weather request, and let's go ahead and get a new weather report. Send. Let's see what happens here, guys. RC says we can get those throttles up. I mean likes. Exactly, bro. Exactly, bro. John says October 8, 2019, I left Osan Air Force AB, Korea at 11 a.m. local time. I had connecting legs in Japan, Seattle, and Minneapolis before landing in Nashville. I saw 2 sunsets at 1 sunrise. That's weird. Wow, that's cool. Local time in Nashville on landing was October 8th at 8:30. That's crazy, John. That's kind of cool, though. Okay, SimFans. Now we're going to receive messages. 9:16. That looks current, right? Print. Let's go ahead and go back down here, and we have our new sheet of paper coming out of the printer. That, guys, isn't that cool? Isn't that the coolest thing? I mean, seriously, look at that. Click, and then we can go over here. KDSM. I'm gonna go to flight plan. I need to do performance. It's gotta be close. Yeah, don't waste too much paper. But Aviation Spotter, I love wasting paper, dude. It's so much fun. You know it to be true. Gotta love wasting that paper. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, QNH, what we got? KDSM, QNH is 3022. Temp is 21. Wind. Why is this doing this? It's scaring me. Wind is 103 knots. Transition altitude is 18,000. Format error. Okay, and 2,500. Yeah, I know I messed up big. Yeah, I shouldn't have done approach. I know. That's okay. Yeah, I shouldn't have hit, so I messed up because I hit approach phase. And I shouldn't have done that, but you know what? That's okay, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go manual. So I don't give a shit. Oh, wait. I'm going to go 280. Oh, I really did mess up though, didn't I? Damn, I did mess up big. I should not have hit approach mode. Well, actually, I'm 94. VATSIM, I've done, John Franco, I've done VATSIM a few times, buddy, but not recently. Yeah, I messed up for sure, aviation, but I don't care. I'll make it work. I'll make it work. I did. See, that's the problem. I'm too used to the Boeing aircraft, man. I'm too used to the Boeing aircraft. But like, look, I like lost my original fixed point. Let's see. 73 nautical miles. And we're 65 from there. Yikes. Yep. Yeah, right. We're gonna make it work. I have full confidence I'm gonna land this sucker like. I'm gonna butter this, man. I'm going to butter this landing. But first, I'm going to get a bubble stash. And you guys can all laugh at me when I crash this. But I don't think I'm going to crash. I think I'm going to have like one of the better landings I've had in a while. I kind of feel it coming. I kind of feel it coming, aviation. Maybe I did that on purpose. Like, just to, like, you know, mix something up here tonight. Make it a little interesting and fun. I didn't, by the way. I didn't. Right. Well, we'll see. We will see, my friends. We will see. Yeah, I should not have hit that. I should have just waited for it to ask me, right? Well, what we can do is I can say direct. I can say to DELAY. And I can put that in there. And temporary direct. There it goes. There we go. $41 nautical miles. We got here 52. Didn't want to do that. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna compromise. And we're gonna make this work, guys. We're gonna make this work. Good night, RC. Thanks for joining. Good times, my friend. Thanks so much for joining. See you soon, RC. Thanks for having us. Thank you for being with us. I can't watch this anymore. Alright, landing lights need to come on about now. Just about, not quite yet. Oh, Aviation Spotter, you of so little faith. Ye of so little faith, man. We're gonna get this landed. Landing light on. Strobe lights on. I'm gonna take the air brake, speed brakes out. Well, we'll see. We'll see. See, the problem is, guys, I don't know if Aviation Spotter or Aces Down would highlight a butter landing. Because I haven't seen you guys, well, maybe one time you highlighted a butter landing for me. Yeah, but what's fun about a butter landing, right? Those aren't fun. Those just aren't fun. We are almost there, John. Or Tommy. We are almost there. For sure, Aces. For sure, bro. For sure. We gotta get the right camera up. There we go. Oh, God. Alright, so let's get this set. Checklist! Alright, we're gonna do auto spoilers. Boom. Max brakes. Oh, do medium. I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm gonna land this sucker. I'm gonna butter this, and you guys are gonna owe me a major apology. You're gonna owe me a major apology, Aviation. Ye of so little faith, my friend.
2,500.
Ye of so little faith. This has bitten me before. I will grant you guys that. Yeah, exactly, Alan. Tune into the next month's highlight reels. Exactly. All right. Yeah, paper. Yeah, exactly. Here we go, SimFans. All for you. We're gonna butter this shit. And action. All right, Alan, you got my back, buddy. Here we go. God almighty. Look at me, like, skating all around here. This could be bad. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, SimFans. We will see what happens. Emergency trucks are standing by. God, it's like back and forth, back and forth. Oh yeah, that didn't work. All right. Nope. We're gonna go by it. That didn't work, obviously. That did not work. And as you said, Aviation, I really messed up that approach. Oop. God, that happened so fast, didn't it? Gonna eat my words again, aren't I? Okay. Here we go. Oh, I gotta turn on my Trek IR. Yeah, I'd mess it all up, just like Aviation Spider said. I'd mess it all up. Mess it all up because I was like not paying attention. Kids.
2,500.
All right, here we go. All right, let's see what happens, guys. You didn't mess it up at all. You can press one button and it will be fine, but your eyes are all in chat, which messed it up. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely messed it up. All right, gear down. Oh, God. Yep, speed up. Seriously? What the hell? Why is this not working? God. This is ridiculous. I tried this earlier and it was like fine. Now I'm like doing horribly. All right, another one. Try it again. God. I want to go back to the Zebo. I do. I want to go back to the Zebo. I want to go back to the Zebo. Oh my God. Yeah, guys, I tried this earlier, and I had no problems, and now I'm like messing this up big time. Gotta get down too high. Just use auto land. No, never. Never. Never auto land. Alright, here we go, guys. All right. It's so kind of you guys to make me feel better about my horrible approach here. Alright, here we go. One last time. Oh, my, damn it, my track IR failed. No! Track IR failed, of course. And my track IR just died, of course. All right, here we go. Another try, guys. Another try. I have no track IR. Got my full flaps on. All right.
500.
F it. I wasn't gonna say the whole thing.
300.
I don't have my track IR, so I can't. God. What? You're right, though, Aviation. I completely messed this up, man. And I like lost everything. I don't have my track IR.
100.
Screw it. Let's see what we can do. I said I was gonna butter it.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Wait, what the hell? Oh, we made it. We made it. We made it. Oh my god. That was terrible. I'm sorry, guys. Terrible. There we go. Sight belts aren't on. Why? Oh my god. Heck with the track IR. Save the people. Absolutely, Alan. Oh, this is bad. Pathetic. Pathetic. Alright, we can turn the landing lights off. Let's turn the strobes off. God. Yeah, you're right, though, Aviation. Like, when I did the approach phase, that just messed it all up. Mess it all up. There's got to be a way to reset that, right? I mean, seriously, there's got to be a way to reset that. Hey, you know what, though? We're all safe. We're all live. Thanks, Aces. We're all safe. We're all live. Yeah, exactly, John. Oh, brother. Oh, my goodness. Hey, but we're still alive. We didn't crash. We're safe. And by the way, guys, I have crash turned on. Just ask Aces. I have that set to on. I am not cheating. Look at all these. Look at this. Australian flights. Like, really? God. Not one of my prouder moments. All right, we're gonna call this good. Oh my God! Oh, it's another day, right, Tommy? Right, my friend. Exactly right. Oh goodness, good grief. Well, now track IR started working again. What's going on? Oh boy, this is a good time to quit, isn't it? Good time to quit. Jesus. Wow. Alright, let's see. APU master on. Thanks, Don. Well, I tried, buddy. I honest to God, like, everything's going nuts on me here. Well, okay, so, again, I put my foot in my mouth. And I'm sure that's going to end up on the highlight from Aviation Spotter, because I did mess up. But, hey, I always, like, try to, like, I got to make content for him, because if I don't make content for him, what is he going to go off of, right? If I was doing everything perfect every night, it just would not work. Oh, my God. All right, let's go ahead. See, everything's off now. It's really weird. Start. Oh my gosh, it's like everything just like went kabonkers. I can't, like, I don't even know what to do now, guys. Yeah, something's weird. Something weird's going on. There we go. See now, look at that. That works now. Weird. Okay, here we go. APU is on. Hey, we made it though. We made it. Right? Gotta be happy that we made it. APU bleed. Here we go. See, this shit's happening again. What's going on? Alright, and turn the engines off. There we go. Ah! God. Wow. Well, hey, at least we made it, SimFans. We made it. Why is that light still on, though? The landing light's off, right? Nope, I guess it didn't. There we go. And taxi light. There we go. All right. And engines are off. Good to go. Okay, SimFans. Well, hey, you know what? I try and I fail, but you know, the important thing is we landed, we're still alive, and I messed up, and it won't be a first, and it won't be a last. I should not have hit, you're right, Aviation Spider, I should not have hit that. Dude, your ground marshaller started running. Oh my god. Alright, SimFans. Hey, and next week, after the computer upgrade and all this settings changes, all will be fine, and we'll be again joining you in our SimFan streams and fly-ins. Absolutely, my friends. Hey, always great to be with all of you. We'll have fun. You know, like I flew. I should play the video I did earlier. I did like a nice smooth landing aviation. I rode the whole like ILS approach all in. I don't know what happened tonight. Obviously, I hit the button too soon, messed it all up. But anyway, SimFans, that makes it fun, right? Kind of makes it fun. Great stream for sure. So hey, SimFans, thanks so much for joining. If you haven't already, smash the thumbs up button. We're trying to get to 20. If you will, please do so. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And all of you, thanks so much for joining tonight. I do appreciate every single one of you. I will get it sometime. I will get this plane figured out. I'm a Zebo guy. I will get this plane figured out. I thought I had it earlier today. Obviously, I don't. But at some point, I will. And SimFans, so happy to be with you. Tune in next week. I won't have my new computer probably for Thursday night stream, but Saturday night stream, I might have it. Might have it by then. And in any case, SimFans, thanks so much for joining. Stay safe. Blue skies. We'll see you soon. Take care. Watch the funniest moments. I'm going to play it again. And until next time, guys, I'll see you in Discord. Bye-bye. I'm gonna increase this. See where we're going. Add a little bit of. How about that trim wheel, SimFans, on the Bravo throttle quadrant? Beautiful, isn't it? Holy. Well, somebody just flew by us really close. Pardon my French. Pardon my French, Joe. Yeah, there he is. He's taking off. There we are. What the hell? Did you see that? What was that? Tell me what that was. What was in the middle there? Because we buttered it. We buttered it. And it says we crashed. I'm going to call bull crap on that. Do you guys think I could... Let's see if I can get this... let's see. That's the other way. Probably not quite as good as Austin. Thank you, Austin. Alright, I'm getting parked. Give me 1 minute.
I think we'll start gently setting up our approach then.
Sounds good. I'm gonna run through some of these baggage carts. Oh no! Those actually registered.
Oh, did you crash?
Yeah. They actually registered. I wasn't prepared for that.
Green, I didn't touch the ground.
Okay. All right. Here goes T-Mac. Oh! And there he goes. Nicely done. Hey, he touched and went though.
Darn it.
Here comes Flying Boeing. Is he? Oh, he hit right before, but he bounced. He bounced. You get under control. Is he gonna go off? He's gonna go off the end.
Right through me.
Oh, did he? Damn it! I wish I had my drone view. Oh, I got that. I got it. Oh my gosh, that was great. I got you, aviation.
What happened?
Oh my god, you're gonna have to. He flipped the plane. You're gonna have to check it out on the stream. That was great.
Okay, let's see how this twin does.
he hit it, but he bounced back up.
I put full power.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna. Oh no, he's gonna crash. He stalled. Here's Tipper. Tipper.
This plane is a heavy plane.
Oh. Yeah, you got it down. I'm good. I made it. What was that? There was a jet that just crashed, and yeah, well, they'll have to make the highlights maybe.
Guys, I think this airport just closed down.
Whoa, he hit him.
Oh my god.
He hit him.
He hit him all right.
Aces, are you gonna taxi back, or are you gonna...
Oh no.
Yeah, T-Mac just bit it, and Tipper just bit it. Hey, you know what? That's good for camera work. This isn't good. Oh shit. All right, we're crash landing, guys. We're crash landing. I don't know what's going on, but what happened? Did you guys see that? I am using live weather, but dude, we have a high performance. You know, we have the turbo, but like I couldn't get any RPMs going out of that. Yeah, I definitely went down. Well, that was interesting. No, I don't. Don't do that. What? What? Okay, there it goes. It's like all of a sudden there's like snow or something all over it. Okay, let's try this again. Automated weather. That was the problem. What is he flying? Wait, what is he flying? Guys. Oh, what? That's not a Cub, is it? There's no way that's a Cub. He's not flying a Cub, right? Because if he's flying a Cub at 11,600 feet, there's no way he's blowing by us like that. He said he has a perfect aircraft. That's not a Cub. What is that? Wait. It might be. Oh my god, there he goes. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Oh, give me a break. Like, you're flying like that in that airplane? Not at this altitude. What's that big green light, like, in the middle there, though? Like, seriously, dude, what is that? Hey, man, look at that crazy mofo. Oh my god, we're floating. Oh, this is nuts. Sorry if I blew your eardrums out, but that was too funny. Oh my god. Well, now I don't feel so bad, Aces. Oh my goodness. That crazy guy. Turn the strong and I missed my turn because I'm laughing. Oh my goodness. Strobes off. That's a pretty cool shot too. You guys are all like in tight there. That's awesome. I'll have to put that on my like desktop or something. That's sweet. That's sweet, guys. Nice job. Nice flying. Wow. Especially for the fact that, you know, we're like 30 seconds apart from like, uh-oh. Kyle, did we just lose you for a sec? You'll come back.
Sounds good. We got a nice little diamond formation going on here.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Sorry, I got a little out of position.
I'm gonna take a screenshot and post it quick. Look at that. Flying Boeing showing me up. It's all good, my friend. Look at this. Hey, no, we're flying together. Full throttle. What the hell? It's a race! It's a race! It's a Gear up. We have heavy rain, right? That's what they say, heavy rain. Live streaming, I think it'd be hilarious, it'd be fun. And that's what we do. Instead of just being a fly-in, we're doing kind of like fly here, fly there, fly there. We're just like... Still got everybody? Yep, everybody's with us. So, I think you're probably having a lot of blood flow to your head there, Aviation. You're like hanging upside down watching all this stuff. Case in point. Oh, shoot. We got a rail yard here. Sounds good, Kyle. Thanks for joining, man. Blue skies. I'm up your left. I see you breaking to the left. Have a good flight, man. We'll see you next time.
That's all for now. Bye, guys. Safe flights. Blue skies.
Blue skies, buddy.
All right. Take care, Kyle.